Okay, so my quest is to talk to Tashin. Oh, there he is. You guys ready to talk to Tashin?
Let's do it.
Sure.
I mean, that tahini.
Does he have a prompt?
No. What?
Oh, here he is, right in the front.
It's time I
There
showed
we go.
you what our ancestors created. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
I was going to tell Nata these things the day it all happened. Now, the whole truth will be yours. The place I'm taking you is known to the Keepers as the resting place. Before we go, I need to tell you about the monster that attacked the village. It is a guardian by the name of Arkfeld.
Arkfeld! I knew it was an extinct species. But what exactly is a guardian?
It's the name we have used since the age of Wyveria for monsters that serve people.
Huh? What do you mean, serve?
Ooh.
It is
Monsters
the
that serve
secret
people.
We've kept these many years. Now then, follow me.
I'm more of a service guardian.
I wonder how deep this goes.
The real monster husband
I'm almost
begins
afraid to
now.
find out.
Monsters that serve people.
There's no way there are monsters that will just follow people's orders, right?
Soon enough, you will see for yourselves just what the Guardians are.
I didn't start this quest by immediately being put on a lizard that runs me to the objective, so I feel like I don't know how to play the game now.
Our destination is just ahead.
Oh, right.
Follow me.
These are the ones where they torture you and they make you turn around if you try to gather things that are right in front of you. Glowing spiderweb towers? The birthing chamber.
You're not saying that...
Yes. Our ancestors succeeded in creating life. Creatures they called guardians. To this day, they hibernate in these cocoons.
You've gotta be kidding me.
They are the legacy passed on to us.
Seriously?
The Guardians were created with several unique properties. One, they don't eat. Wyveria's energy is their sole requirement to function. Thus, they have no need for predation.
That explains the behavior of the Doshagama and Rathalos we saw.
Two,
They only
they
eat
live
people for fun.
indefinitely, and therefore
They're
have
royal
no need
eunuchs.
to reproduce.
They don't die of natural causes?
Not as long as they continue to consume the wyvern milk. Ever since Wyveria fell, the Guardians stayed dormant until recent years when they began to awaken.
They don't eat, they don't devour, they only
This
suckle.
place is rich in wyvern milk. They have all the sustenance they could ever need.
Yet Arkfeld escaped to the outside world.
The Guardians were modeled after existing monsters, enhancing their traits. And it seems that Arkfeld was singled out.
Because its species was extinct.
I don't know if that's the only reason, but yes, it was different. Arkfeld awakened, attacked the village, and fled. Despite the loss of many lives, our only option is to continue watching over the Guardians still here. It is the destiny that we have inherited from...
Tashin.
Sorry, he had like a peyote stream
Out there,
behind him when he was walking.
I saw many things. Many people, creatures, all living life to the fullest. Life. Is that what you call this? Constructed husks they can't even eat? Locked away when they're no longer needed? Arkfeld. wanted was to be free. And I don't know which of us is worse.
Why did this child not know anything about his culture?
Nata,
We were separated on the day I was going to tell
you were
you.
different. You wouldn't have this unique perspective. But you do.
Like, he grew up there and was gone for like a week.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't take it out on you.
You really do take after your father. Nata, his role among our people was particularly important. That pendant has a very unique function.
Inflates you big and
The
round.
energy of Wyveria. Come. You will see.
Of course.
Gotta suck the wilk right out of them.
Wait, they're just like berserk armor versions of our mounts. That looks a lot like devouring to me.
I thought they didn't need to eat. Nata! Tashin! We have to find them! What? Are you nuts?
That's like being born directly in front of a tiger. Oh, okay, I'm ready for guess. Like, I always think I forget what it was, but there was like a video of like, I think it was like African animals or something. It was like something like a zebra or something was like giving birth, and it like suddenly just books it, and the baby just comes right out all at once.
Yeah.
And it just flops on the ground, and it's like in its first seconds of getting to bear what life is, and the lion is right there. Like, because that's why the mom ran in the first place. It's because the
Distraction, baby.
yeah, like it's like like a distraction birth. You're like, what the fuck?
I did not get an invitation.
Yeah, we're not in the link party right now. We forgot about that step.
Oh.
Oh. I didn't realize you had to
Fuck.
do that every time.
Oh, fuck. It's so hard to play multiplayer in this game.
It's alright, I had actually gotten to this point. I just had left this guy alone. Just
Except
probably gonna have to return to camp.
I'm in a party with Perp, I think.
Oh wow, you can just do that on the fly. That's cool.
Yeah, I just had to awkwardly run through the menus while being chased by this monster. Yeah, you add Ka, and then presumably
Yeah,
everyone can figure out how
okay.
to join me. Or something.
As you run in
We'll be
circles.
fine.
Really, I guess because I'm not hunter friends with Ka, however that is done.
Let's
Okay, hold on. I
figure that
can
still
out.
let
aren't
you from the
friends.
lobby members. Yeah, I think you should have gotten an invite.
Let's see, invitation list.
Oh!
There we
Uh-oh.
go.
Oh, I accidentally did something cool.
Oops.
Do I have any food on me? Do I have potions? I keep forgetting to have potions each run. The way the story is integrated in this game makes me completely forget my basic routine of like what to do each run, the way I normally would do in a game. Because you don't have as clean of like start and stops for each mission.
All right, I don't think we can join you because we weren't in the link party when
Yeah, that's the vibe I'm
you
getting.
started it. Maybe if you SOS we can get in? Unsure.
I think SOS is random people.
It might be. Well, I will do this on my own then.
I guess I'll keep fighting then.
Yeah, we'll probably.
They make this so fucking hard for us. Ow, shit. I'm trying to remember how to play the game right now for the day. Who gave him chain whips?
Whiplash. Everybody remembers Whiplash.
Lifesaver.
I don't always totally know how my own buff chains are gonna work in this game. Sometimes I cast 3 different buffs and I don't totally know how the logic of it works yet, because the game doesn't teach you how to use the weapons.
But it does give you a horoscope-based assignment for what weapon you should use.
It's a very funny horoscope to fill out when you know what the weapon list is, because like, if you're going towards hunting horn, it's like, it's literally the only questions that point that way. It's like, I just answered a 500 question questionnaire about, like, that's supposed to help try to diagnose you for a wide variety of mental things. But every 5th question is just very nakedly, so have you thought about killing yourself lately? It's like, I wonder what those ones are about. I wonder what they could be checking for with those ones. They're so subtle when they rephrase that question 70 different times. It's like, other ones are more subtle. It's like, oh, this one's wondering like how I estimate my own abilities, and this one's wondering how I think other people estimate my abilities and stuff like that. And then it's like, so, have a plan to kill yourself yet? Like, nope, still don't. Haven't made one since the last question.
Things have not changed.
I was literally answering questions for 2 hours. God damn it, I keep flubbing my notes. Do I even have... We do have mounts, we just weren't using them in the scene. Okay. It's like, my other one's stronger. Gotta switch weapons. Ow. No. Rude.
Okay.
God, I'm not good at this.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound. Get mounted in. Great form.
Hey, buddy. Gonna stab your head. I just like to stab heads.
I am.
You're doing great, buddy. I want to do my draw signature. Stop it. Do it. There we go.
Now's our chance. Power activated.
I remember that my basic job was to actually put stuff on the ground. Or this whole thing doesn't work. What?
I'm sorry, Kyle. I am like getting the shit kicked out of me this fight.
No worries. He's rough.
Just like every time I start to get a lead, then he like knocks me down to like no health.
I need to eat a steak.
There we go. Got him.
Oh, the well done steak is so black.
Very well done. Sanitized steak. By fire be purged steak.
We need to find Nata. I'll get the others.
Be careful.
Nata!
It's enough to temporarily...
Tashine! You're okay! We were so worried.
We hid in the cocoons. It tricks the Guardians, at least for a while.
And these? Wow.
I am once again in your debt. Thank you. The strength you possess, it is...
You saw it, right? What Arkfeld was doing.
Yes, it was feeding. It's unprecedented. Where did it learn this
Got a head wound.
behavior? Can it still be considered a guardian? And
All
if
right.
not, what is it in danger of
I'm
becoming?
ready to start the fight.
Certain this has never happened before.
No, at least not that I'm aware of. Wait, the allhearken.
Who taught
She
the
would
Guardian
know more
Vor?
than I.
The allhearken?
Yes, she is somewhat of an advisor to the Keepers. She hearkens information from far reaches and has amassed knowledge from across history.
Where can we find her?
In a village some distance from here. But a blizzard and a giant monster there makes the path treacherous. No keeper dares make the journey.
Let's go.
We've come this far.
Don't be foolish. You do not know what awaits you.
Tashine. They can do it. I know they can.
Even so,
I'm going with them. If the allhearken knows what Arkfeld is becoming, I need to know.
please take care of him for me. And may your courage bring us the answers we seek.
We gotta prepare if we're gonna take on the cold.
Agreed. Let's regroup at the Keeper's Village.
They might have info to share too. Let's head to their camp in the cliffs.
Before we go, we should do a resupply and evaluate our equipment.
I should eat a steak. Boy, I regret.
Yeah.
Speaking of things I didn't do, I don't think. Threw myself in there solo with not replenished items and no cooking. I've read confirmation online that there would be no palicos cooking for us in this entire game, so it's basically the worst Monster Hunter game ever made.
Oh. How dare they?
Now I wonder what you guys meant when you said you were eating a blue plant. Did you mean nullberries?
I meant the
No.
blue mushroom.
Yeah.
Because nullberries you can
And-
definitely eat. Those are important.
I think that is, the chat was right. It was probably that I had like some Kongolala shit on or something that enables that as an ability. That is the more interesting thing, is you can put stuff on your hot bar that doesn't actually show up if it's not like something you can use in gameplay.
This level, the town here is covered in forges, but you can't use any of them. They're foges.
Yeah, Gemma did give me access to mantles. I don't know how to actually... I've got it equipped now, but I don't know what control triggers that.
Wait, the... the fucking, the shopkeeper in this town has your old name, Ka.
Oh yeah. I was figuring out about that and showing people. It's like, wow, I haven't seen that in forever. I think it's a like traditional Jewish name.
Surreal.
They're finally bringing name changes to FA, so I can finally change mine.
Sure you got enough? I'll be sure to get restocked.
It has been interesting seeing that website suddenly try to have new features ever. Back to Ice Shard Cliffs. Were you guys able to kill the Batman?
Yes.
We were.
Talking to Gemma about new features now.
I've got some suggestions. Hey.
Oh, we get mantles now.
So is a mantle just kind of a temporary... It says it's active for 90 seconds. It's just like a temporary buff that you give yourself?
Yeah, essentially, it's an equipment slot that that gives you sort of like a buff you can use on cooldowns, kind of, if I remember correctly.
Got it.
And I would often just be lazy and just be like, here's the healing mantle. It's like a stealth one, there's like different ones throughout the thing. Oh, but I'm also getting access to jewel crafting?
Anything catch your eye?
I do have to say, not that I'm like late game enough for it to really matter, but since last week I was like really trying to kind of drill down on like how dual blades and charge blades work in terms of specifically just like what does the most damage and like what your goal should be. And calculating damage in Monster Hunter is the weirdest. They called it motion values, I guess. It's like, what does that mean? And I guess more is good. But maybe it's not because it doesn't say damage. It's mostly just that so it's like with dual blades, if you press A and you dodge out of the way and do a perfect dodge, I guess you would call it, like you turn blue, and they call that like demon boost, I think is what it is. And it's like, okay, well what does demon boost do? And no one seems to have an answer. It's just like, it's probably good. I think they said that it like makes it easier, like maybe you're faster or something, but it's just like, I would assume it's like damage something.
Got something in mind?
But at what cost?
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm not usually sure how to learn this game. It's a challenge.
Look good?
I've learned how to do some cool fucking shit with the dual blades since last time. I know how to do my spinny Beyblade attack up their spine and stuff, but yeah, that is the main thing. Is just kind of like I'm very used to this. You know, MiHoYo has kind of trained me to think in this way, where it's, you know, do this move and then you get this buff for X amount of seconds, and it's like, okay, well, you probably always want to have that up, but
Look good?
like demon boost? Hello? Like, anybody? Gemma, do you know what this is? Like, is there any resource in the game? How do the people on Reddit know what it does? How do you find a motion value?
You just need 1,000 illusory walls that collectively explain how the fuck to play the game.
That's kind of the impression I get.
Then,
it is like,
I mean, I've definitely, whenever I have to learn anything about this game, I just have to watch YouTube videos about it.
Mm.
And so it mostly depends on my willingness to sit through YouTube videos, which is its own struggle.
I need to find where in settings you change the whole damage coefficient thing, because I would like to turn that off.
I definitely,
jumper.
she definitely mentioned mantles to me that I immediately can't find any menu and item that's about mantles.
I found it in my camp, or in my tent.
So you just don't get it from her?
Like it was
Where
like
do
a equipment that I would change, like one of the equipment slots.
And where do you
Yeah, I don't know
equip-
about crafting them. I couldn't find a place to make more.
I'm also trying to figure out. Like,
It doesn't look like them from the change equipment screen. They're your last slot. Oh, my internet hiccuped.
I'm also like not sure how you do decorations. Let's see.
You got the settings.
Oh,
have
that's
pages, but the pages are
insane.
different from
Okay.
tabs.
You go into change equipment, then you go through all of your equipment, and you highlight the slot that has a decoration slot, then you hit right on the D-pad to access decorations. It's a bit wild.
I require another link invite. I disconnected.
Fit you to a T.
Gotta find the social buttons again. Invite to environment link. What does that mean? Invite all link members to your environment? Does that invite them to my... What does it mean by environment? Does it mean lobby? Why do they say environment?
Does that bring them to your location?
I don't know. So you need an invite to the link party again?
Yeah.
Link.
I think Perp has to do it because Perp.
Oh, okay. So I'm the leader of the Link party. Got it. Doing that now.
I'm shocked by how hard it all is. Oh. Just running in circles.
Okay.
Doing laps.
Sent.
There we go.
I can just look up where I find this damage coefficient there.
Scarewish just left the link party. Has joined the link party.
There.
Okay. Let's do environment invite. Invited all link members to your environment. What does that mean? I have no idea.
All right. That made me get on a pterodactyl.
To where? Me?
I don't know. I'm loading. I was standing right next to you before. Okay.
Now you joined my
and I'm-
environment link. Now you're my link party and my environment link. Chat says that EnviroLink lets you free run around the zones together, otherwise weather, season, time of day will be desynced. Weird?
That is very
Yeah, we haven't
strange.
started into the.
What a weird feature to have to manually opt into. The idea that we... Here's a special feature that makes it so that the weather matches between your players. Couldn't that... I feel like the weather could affect the gameplay of, like, what stats do and things.
We'll get there, I think. I know that that's apparently like one of the main uses for guild points is
Look who's here.
like setting the. Is that a thing in any other Monster Hunter? The idea of like seasons determining monster spawn.
I don't know.
I
feel
think
like
that's unique to this.
I feel like nothing
Okay,
ever
got it.
changed in the last game. While environment link, you can't do optional quests though. Why? I don't understand. And why isn't anything explained about the button? Add it. they just give you a menu option. Don't say what it does, and don't explain what you're doing when you use it on people. Weird. Let's talk to Olivia.
We took the liberty of building a base camp in this fine place you found for us. We'll conduct our investigation of the cliffs from here.
Oh, we can't do quests at all now
Oh.
because we're in your environment.
Oh. Okay. So let's get out of here and not accept this mission then.
Think we can help.
I don't think I ever got into your environment, so I'm just talking NPCs now.
I need
Leave
to.
environment.
Okay. All good.
Loading.
This is stupid.
Camp in this
Yeah, I think the pattern that we've been in for the first 2 streams is what we're going to be locked into for the.
I don't think I could survive this without a chat to tell me what's happening.
Synthetic? You're kidding.
We're doing better than like the streams that I've been watching, where apparently like some streaming software can make this game really likely to crash. And that adds like a whole new dimension of complexity to the partying system when you have to figure out how to re-get into the session as everybody.
We bumped into a very verbose Wadwad while investigating the cliffs.
What?
Think I know the one.
All right, I'll take you to where he is.
That'd be great. You ready to go?
Werner and I will stay put.
And then all of the furry artists said, what, in the butt. I said,
The great bridge up
what?
ahead should get us to his hidey hole all the quicker. So there's an ancient city, synthetic species, and someone called the allhearken. Am I keeping up?
I'd never heard of any of this before.
And I'm sure your head is spinning as much as mine.
My head is only spinning because I am on a swivel to get every resource I can as we race by Pokemon Snap style.
I took Perp's advice and I just used the drop-down menu for it now instead of looking at them.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that the thing on the
work.
left side of the screen? How do you use it?
If you
Just
hold
D-pad up and
left
down.
trigger and D-pad.
What the fuck?
You hold the trigger that you use to aim, and then you use the D-pad to
Oh!
like, pick.
Almost killed myself.
Oop.
First thing I tried, my first attempt at the D-pad was floating
just watch that
rebel.
on the stream, Jesus.
Gotta update the form now.
This game genuinely feels like it was designed by people that have never played video games before. I just... Or the previous Monster Hunter games before. I don't know what's going on with the menus.
The environment grappling hook is like my favorite thing so far. That
it's
is
fun.
very smart.
That was introduced in Rise, right? Because they gave you like special moves using it.
Yeah, they had that mixed with the fact that you had bugs you could grapple onto that fly. It was basically their way of giving you a bunch of ninja moves.
Ninja wire.
You just have constantly just insane acrobatics.
It was their just cause.
You could basically do like triple jumps and stuff. It was a cool system, but it wasn't very practiced or tested or tutorialized that heavily throughout the game, so you could mostly just not use it all game. But then the final boss made it extremely mandatory. And the struggle with that is that your bugs had huge cooldowns, so if you mess up at all, then you couldn't... Even though the timing for the thing you were trying to do was big enough that you could potentially platform back up to it again, because the cooldown was so big you genuinely couldn't even try to again in time. That was rough.
I think Environment Link might work if we had already done the story and just wanted to follow your story. Then it would sync us up to that, question mark? But since we also need to progress the story, we need to do it parallel.
Yeah.
How did you know?
We need to reach a village called Suja. Do you know of a way there?
What paths may be are limited only by our minds. I know of a path paved in air, grouted with risk, and patrolled by a Goliath. What say you?
Come to think of it, Tashin did mention a giant monster. It's a risk we have to take. Can we count on you, Rove?
Can Rove be the chosen one instead of Nata?
Yeah.
I just want to hang out with this guy all the time.
There. That way. Straight on to the end. The path is self-evident.
But Is it though?
There's no way. Our sacred can probably make it, but...
The path is self-evident, and then she's like Leonardo Squint.
Now is the time.
When they close up on the woman profile, it really reinforces the sock puppetiness.
Thank you.
Yeah.
May your journey reward you.
Can you take the rear? Let's go.
Can you take the rear?
I believe in her.
Rushing elbows with death.
That what? Now was not the time.
She is a really cool character. I hate that my first instinct is now like, I bet if I Google it, people are being really weird about her on YouTube.
Yeah, unfortunate. Is she effectively like the leader of our expedition? I'm not clear on who's in charge.
She's the most authoritative character.
Yeah.
She's the one that would raise the issue that the waiter got my order wrong.
He wanted no mayonnaise.
Yeah, it's unclear if she's leading in it or if the scientist girl's leading things and she's like the guard captain that has to make all the decisions essentially around this one girl trying to life is strange through sciencing in this dangerous world.
She's an anthropologist.
Well, not anthro.
Let's keep going.
Well, anthropology, study of culture.
I was curious about it. The implication of her, like, when you're in the wild and you attack a monster and then she, like, kind of hesitates a bit before going, like, the guild is authorized you, like,
yeah.
That's just her making the call, right? She's not, like, carrier pigeoning the guild at that exact second.
Yeah, so she might be in charge since she is the authority to do that.
Right.
It's worth a try. Anything's better than staying out here.
We're just accepting all the floating platforms already.
Mm-hmm.
That boy big.
Is everyone all right?
I picked up a bunch of elemental weapons since last time, so I'm good.
Why is her book so floppy?
I believe this is where we excel.
Right. Alma, Gemma, Nata, you stay here.
We'll get the camp set up in no time.
She has a whole ass journal on her necklace, which flaps in the wind, which looks really strange when she's not moving. It just keeps going. I think my food is still active. It takes like half an hour.
Yeah.
Let's repel Jin Dahad. He's big! Good. Alright, quest begin.
For my
Lucky
vouchers.
voucher, use. Go. Oh. He missed you. He'll just output his stink. Nope.
He got that white musk.
Oh, you might want to have a hot drink. Oh, my meter's going down. That's bad. Shit, do I have a hot drink? Ah! Hot drink. Do I need to have meat?
It failed to join you because I got hit, and now it won't let me try again. So you're on your own.
You can. I've gotten to the pattern of like you just.
It works when you go back to camp,
from
right?
mission. Return from mission will let you do it no matter what, and then you can go into the invite list.
Yeah, but now the invite's gone.
I thought it was that you were able to. I thought you were able to join from the camp.
No. Well, you can if the invite is in your invite list, but the invite is no longer in my invite list.
That's wild.
Because I tried and failed.
This game does not want us to co-op. Oh, he's angry. Big hits.
Hit it with everything. It's working. Doing great.
Funny thing is, you did just send me an invitation.
Yeah, because I just restarted it.
I see. This is every time.
Yeah, the invitation seems to be automatic. I don't know if we even can do them manually. I can't tell because I don't know how to play the game. If that wasn't clear from everything else I've said. Oh, fuck.
You were doing a marvelous job this fight of drawing aggro for me, so I appreciate that.
I've done so much damage.
Oh.
What's going on, buddy?
That's what I don't think he hit me a single time.
Alright, I never actually found a mantle and put one on.
I don't know how to use it.
I think it's on your bars. Or it might be in that menu where you flick the stick to use things.
Let's see.
Which might be how you're using your whetstone.
The flicky menu.
Right.
The real answer in the long term is that you customize it to be where you want it to be. Good. Go. It wants to aim for and destroy the ridges, but I don't have a gun. What? Do I need to like platform onto his back?
Do you have any movements that I can
get a load of this?
Wondering if I can do my spinny Beyblade move. There we go. Oh, he knocked me off. Never mind.
It's going well.
It started. Here we go. Second try. Kia. Well, that worked. I don't know if I destroyed the ridges, but.
Oh, I got farted on.
Ice farts are not a combination I expected. Wow.
Ooh.
He one-shot me with his breath because it hit twice.
That's bad for you. Is he gonna slam down? Yeah, he is. Right, we have palicos that actually help us out. Oh!
There it is.
Now that's how it's done. Guess you've danced with giant monsters before, huh?
Oh, he rolls.
Oh.
He rolled over.
Here we go.
Maybe they'll let me target the ridges? Does this count as a ridge? Oh my god. Look at him go. Are we doing it? Or,
I'll just hop off for now.
It's a little excessive how easy that move actually is to do with the dual blades, because it's like every wound.
oh yeah. Big spinny. I mean, it used to be just easy enough that you could just, if you found a slope to slide down, you could activate it pretty consistently.
Got it.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. I exploded. Thanks, that helped.
I'm blue now, alright.
Ah, the fart. I'm so good at finding what part of its body is gonna shoot ice out next. Just shoving my face in there. Ah! I'm fucked.
My god.
Ow. Did you die?
That was very unexpected. Yeah, I just like, I was fine and then I was dead.
Am I accidentally eating meat? Yeah, I am. An accidental vegan nightmare. Wait, where you going, buddy? Oh, come back. Oh, is he not going? Is he still here? Oh, he's just shooting now. Got it.
Here's where I get the Let's Play doubts of like, I'm gonna get to watch this VOD and I'm gonna get to look at the moment where I'm like, I was fine and then I was dead and like see my health bar at like 15%.
That is always the trap, is whether or not you were maybe not fine. And you like extremely were about to die for like minutes at a time sometimes. I don't really know how to tell which parts of him still have ridges we should be hunting or not. I don't know. His whole body looks like ridges. Which ones count? Which ones are uncut ridges and which ones are circumcised ridges?
The glowing ones. The foreskin glows.
He's turning into an ice volcano. I don't know what this move means.
I'm getting behind cover.
Put me in an ice, like, grave in the ground.
Yeah, okay, I think that was the right move.
Yeah, it didn't go well for me.
Oh, okay. I could just, like, stand behind the boulder and then it was fine. I did lower... I think I pulled that boulder down from the ceiling earlier.
Now what's he doing? Calm down.
Oh my god, there he goes again.
Which part of it is ridges? The whole body looks like ridges, Monster Hunter. Literally all of his body looks like it's covered in ridges. How do you target runes again?
Left trigger.
Yeah.
And then RB.
What does the hunting horn do with wounds?
I don't know. I don't think it's doing anything.
Usually you stab a wound, so I don't know if you're capable of that.
My favorite part of that animation was like the hunter just like pokes the wound and then you hear like the smash noise, the smash knockout.
Knockout. Change weapons. When do you die? What are we missing?
Oh yeah, he's very good for that move. He's so long.
Are you leaving or fake leaving? That tiny stomp he did.
He's very displeased with us. He wants us to know it.
Any moment. Don't think about if. Don't think about when. Keep attacking.
It's going very slowly. Not sure what to make of that, but nope, we got him eventually. Something mattered.
It's like, I'll look up a YouTube video later to find out what ridges are.
But yeah, it's probably for a ranged attacker or a insect glaver to try and get.
Gotcha.
Send it to the abyss.
I'm just not really sure what to target. He was kind of 3 different colors that all could indicate different things, but I didn't really know which one, what to look for to be the thing that means attack that part.
Yeah, I noticed his scabulas, his shoulders were producing like a metal clank when I would hit them, which I've learned to identify as like, don't hit that, it's not doing anything. But that was the one like landmark on his body that I was really, oh, he's big mad.
Oh, he just has a nuke, like a whole room wipe.
The volcano attack?
Yeah. He turned into an ice volcano on me.
That did big hurt, although that didn't kill me.
That one-shot me.
Are you upgrading your armor?
Yes.
I'm okay.
Although I have all white armor. Because it looks good.
I have all level 4 armor and also it's maxed out in armor level. So I guess rank 4 armor, that's level 6.
What happened to it?
This area appears unaffected.
Is this it?
They walk 10 feet off camera. Is this the secret place? Ooh, expert jewel.
This must be Suja, right? Where we'll find the allhearken.
Right, what is the allhearken?
This looks like it leads all the way up.
It's so strange here. You'd hardly know we passed through all that cold.
The weather here is milder for some reason. If you told me this place was protected by some secret aegis, I'd believe it.
Look over there. That's where we came from.
Can you even believe we made it across that?
Did we?
Huh?
I'll trust you.
Are you the ones?
They brought back the pig.
Okay, I just discovered the customizing my profile. I'll just be like 30 minutes. Just
just give me,
with me.
Just give me 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
I gotta get the hunter profile feng shui just right.
Poogie is back, and Poogie is wearing a frog. You can pet Poogie, but what if I want to pet frog? I don't know if I get the joke or whatever. It's always like, here's Poogie, pet the Poogie. Alright, now he's mad at you. The end. It's the same interaction in every game. Hello, 10-foot tall person.
Oh my god, the poses are the cutest fucking thing in the world. I'm gonna die.
Where is this?
If you go to your hunter profile in the pause menu, it's just like a little... I don't know where I would view your guys' profiles necessarily, hunter but profile. It has... I think it was all the way in the leftmost tab. It's one of them. There it is.
I don't understand what to do during the volcano.
You might have to pull down one of the ice things and hide behind them.
Yeah, that is the idea. There's supposed to be cover somewhere, and I did.
There's no cover.
I did find a ceiling pillar to pull down.
Yeah, I just got to pop up to do that, but I already pulled them all down to damage him.
Gotcha.
That's fun. That's going well for you. You gotta stop petting when it pops up to get the good petting. I've played 3 Monster Hunter games. I didn't know you could stop petting. I didn't know it was interactive, like you do anything. I thought I'm just watching it, and that's it. It's time to spend too much time in this menu. You just cover the whole thing in widgets?
Yeah, wow. I don't know. I guess widgets are something you unlock later. I couldn't find any available to me. But...
Oh yeah, there's a whole ass thing of widgets.
Oh, it's positions. I thought that was like an empty inventory.
Yeah, all these individual slots you like put things on.
Okay, go.
Oh, you can just type on it. That's dangerous. Photos. Playtime. Poses.
The poses are so fun. They're actually great.
Oh my god, the sassy cat. Look at this cat. Oh my goodness.
I went with Onward. There's something that really speaks to me.
Hand in hand. The fucking cat holding my mount's hand. Jesus Christ.
This is the energy I wanted from the party. Is like just like this weird
this
non-nuclear family
cat.
we have.
So absurd. Can't see half the poses past the giant menu that's in the way.
You can also change the camera to kind of reposition and zoom them in, create a little composition.
This is insane. Oh, that's the Vor.
There's the
one.
Keith one.
Yeah. Change camera. Isn't it 2D? It is 2D, isn't it? Yeah.
The implication of the Vor one that you like hold the sacred, like here, get like right in front of the camera and we're gonna like little Leaning Tower of Pisa thing. Little force perspective.
I think it's so hard to see anything. Expressions must only affect me. Well, that was deeply goofy.
Yep.
Back to finding the plot.
Search for the allhearken.
Yeah.
Allhearken these nuts. As I'm told that you can stop petting Poogie. Nope. Didn't do anything. Ah. Hey, Ka, I'm at soup.
Oh, hell yeah.
This mysterious swirling soup. Why is it moving on its own? I don't trust that.
Wow, we're really high up.
The allhearken must be here somewhere. Excuse me. My name is Alma. I was wondering if you could help us.
Welcome. I have been expecting you.
Are you the allhearken?
The Keepers have been known to call me that, yes.
It's an honor to meet you. We've come to...
I know, child. I have already heard.
It's still rude to interrupt.
So we meet at last, if I may.
Your outfit is atrocious.
How tired you must be. We will fight.
Wait. Please, tell me. I'm one of the Keepers. My name is Nata. There's a guardian that attacked our village. The one called Arkfeld.
And you desire to know why it did this?
Yes. Why did it escape? Why did it start hunting?
Do you know why the Guardians came into existence?
Because the Keepers created them?
Come with me.
This was your capital, Wyveria.
In a time long before our reckoning, the people of Wyveria created the Dragon Torch, a source of limitless energy. They channeled this energy along the wormways, wielding its power in every corner of the land. At times, it was lightning to dispel monsters, or a heavy downpour to cleanse poisons discarded upon the land. It was fire to forge precious materials. And it negated the very weight of buildings so they could mount the sky. Nature's laws were no more than a suggestion to them. Their crowning achievement was the Guardians, a host of servile creatures to do their bidding. Wyveria's supremacy was beyond question.
If that's the case, how did such a glorious city come to ruin?
They invited calamity upon themselves. After the people were put to rout, the Guardians fell into a deep slumber.
But Arkfeld woke up. What is Arkfeld? What should the Keepers do? Please, my uncle said that you would have the answers.
Where that creature's transformation will end, even I cannot say. That must disappoint you. I am sorry. But even I cannot give you the perfect explanation you seek. You and I are the same. We live amongst a collection of brief moments. The world is changed by their influence. When all of these uncountable moments have passed, where will Arkfeld be? Where will you? My role is to watch and listen. You feel responsible for this, Guardian?
Yes, I'm a keeper. No, that's not why. I want to know what will happen to Arkfeld. If my friends are with me, we can learn and help.
If that is your choice, then go forth, child. Stand witness to how its existence unfolds. So much beauty. Everything is truly, truly beautiful.
This child has just been fully elected the main character of the story.
No, absolutely. At the beginning.
That takes care of the base camp.
We apparently have a backstory. We might find out about
talk with the people here
like,
while we have the
chapter
chance.
5.
I'm glad you all made it here safely.
That really did like
thank you for
change
making
my frame of
space
reference
for
for the
us.
story. Was almost
It was
being like when
very
I found out
kind
what
of you.
happened to you, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I
If you don't mind me asking,
didn't realize I
what's that
existed in
building
this
over there
universe
for?
before this game.
What, that? Oh, 'tis nothing special. We use it for melding. If it is of interest to you, we could find someone to tell you about it.
The melding pot.
While I have you, if it pleases you, the allhearken has asked if you would repast with us.
Please us? We'd be completely honored.
Tell the allhearken we accept your invitation with the greatest pleasure.
We will be gathering to repast further up the slope.
Hunter, do you mind if we take a peek inside? Wyverian technology never ceases to amaze, and more often than not, it comes in handy too.
It's the melding
Please,
frog
this is my
lady.
itch. Let me.
My, my.
Can turn unwanted transpirations into appraisal items. Basically, the more you play missions, the more you're gambling on whether or not you get good crystals or not, and then you just end up with hundreds of garbage items to just throw into the shuffler.
Gotcha.
You should go for a walk. It's a beautiful night.
Because from what I can remember, the decorations that you put on your weapons, the gems, are like the single most randomized thing in the game. Like I think they're not even farmable. I don't think there are tactics. You just keep playing missions, and they'll just randomly give you a few more every mission. And so eventually, you just have this fucking mountain of them, and you just like throw them into these other systems that essentially are the equivalent of like how when a gacha lets you recycle all of your dupes into some kind of currency.
Your pity tickets.
Yeah. Yeah,
I was
sword and
watching-
armor, so that you reshuffle into re-randomizing offensive and defensive decorations and hope that you get something out of them.
So what does a mystery orb do? What step of the process is that?
So I believe it gives us a randomized thing. I'm testing it right now.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's just a re-randomizer. You can spend 4 of them to get a new one. Yep. So I just got a weapon decoration by spending 4 existing decorations to get points to...
Okay, and so the sword is for weapons, armor is for armor. Gotcha.
Yeah, and more options come later. But like you need to recycle X points worth of items in the menu itself to then reshuffle into another item essentially.
Understand.
So it's just more RNG essentially. Even more.
Well, as I saw from the high rank guide that I looked at, that there's like apparently a point where you can craft, I guess, sort of generic weapons. It seems like you've got the weapons that are, you know, associated with the monster, but there's like generic ones that have essentially 5 random substats, and that gets me right into the Genshin Impact loop. Of
no, I hate that.
Yeah, no, because literally in the video he's like, okay, so what you do here, you're gonna take all the ore, and then you're gonna, oh wow, that's the worst it could have been. Okay.
I hate it.
Like all 5 didn't roll into what I needed them to be. Okay, we'll just throw that in the trash then. You don't get them back.
Aren't you cold?
It's all gone.
I'm okay. The two of us were just talking about Arkfeld.
The allhearken said she didn't know what would become of it. But we can figure it out, right?
You've taught me time and time again, Hunter. Things in nature happen for a reason. If it decided to leave Wyveria, if it realized it needed to eat, there has to be a reason for it.
Right. And together we'll find it.
I won't let you down. I may still be learning, but I'll do my part.
Yeah, overall, I vastly prefer the parts of the game that are like, hey, you want this set? Fight that monster until you get enough of the parts, which usually doesn't even take that long as far as number of fights against that monster.
Gotcha.
What I like less is stuff like wyverian gems. It's like, oh, you need a wyverian gem to craft this set, or a wyvern gem. Here's a list of overall monsters that can drop a wyvern gem, but they have like a 1% chance. Just kind of aimlessly grind for the chance at one. And what's much worse is when you have like you come up with your perfect set and plan, and you're like, okay, this is what I need. And then you think you know what the set is you want, but the thing you need is that it only works perfectly if you can get this specific decoration in this slot. But you don't have that specific gem yet, and you just have to keep hoping the game will finally drop it for you, and that really sucks.
Ugh.
Because there's no way to, as far as I know, to farm any specific gem in this game. So if you don't have the one you want, then, well, guess what?
I guess that is also my curiosity, is like what the actual difficulty curve is going to feel like in terms of like how much motivation do I have to actually grind the RNG bits to get that extra little squeeze.
Yeah.
Because that was the high rank guide did really answer that question for me of like, okay, so like what is it about this game that's going to get the Monster Hunter hardcore fans playing this one every day until the next one?
We don't need clothes.
I was about to say, I see you, Keith.
Clothing optional. Oh my god, the horns. I'm perfect. Were you able to get caught up, Ka?
Yeah, I'm talking to the 4 guildmates now.
Keep trying to hit a right bumper to run, which is incorrect. Giant dwarf man. Camera doesn't even let me see him correctly.
Oh, there you are.
I've been having a look around, as this kind person just explained to me. This is called the Auscultary. It's where the allhearken prays. To the people of Suja, it's a very important place.
Oh, she's got cat feet. Oh god, she gets weirder every time I look at her.
We live in such a fascinating world. For every place, there's a different treasure. And for every treasure, there's a need that it fills.
Please have a seat. We've been waiting for you.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
There we are.
Would you like to look at more wet meat?
Yeah.
That egg jiggle. The creators of these games are so horny for meat. Why did I just pay for a meal?
It was really delicious.
That warms my heart to hear. Shall we converse before you
Oh,
go?
just eating the garlic whole.
That's what I was looking at. I'm like, what are you doing? No. I love chat's response. Why are they breathing so much? Like, welcome to voice acting. I don't know if it's English voice acting in Japanese games or all voice acting in Japanese games, but it's definitely in Japanese games.
Yeah, no, I noticed that
Just
as well.
constantly being like, why are they doing that?
There's something you want to know. It's about the calamity Wyveria brought on itself.
To be honest, I think most, if not all of us, can venture a healthy guess.
Yes, no doubt you can. Once the threat of war loomed at their gates, they created a guardian to be their savior. Unaware that it would spell their own demise. Or perhaps they did know. That guardian fell dormant.
Put those feet away, girl.
But remains alive to this day.
Tootsie's akimbo.
There's a guardian out
It's that
there
moment that you realize that she's not
eradicating
actually
all
old, she's just like a lynx cat.
Did you witness the capital's fall yourself?
No, I merely hear the whisperings of history. Yet they are as clear as the sounds of yesterday.
Sphinx cat, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be a furry.
But we have no idea where it's gone.
In that case,
It's that it's on
Nata,
a human-looking
let
character that
me
makes it
ask
weirder.
you one question.
On a
What
furry, they
do
might be
you
kind of
make
cool feet.
Of hunters.
Huh? I think they're incredible. I'd love to be more like them.
I've seen some like Sphinx cat
Tracking
sonas that are fucking
monsters,
rad.
working out their behavior.
Very expressive.
Of course! If we want to learn about Arkfeld, we need to learn more about Guardians first. And where are Guardians born? Where are they found? Wyveria.
Sounds like we need to go into the ruins and continue our investigation there.
Suja is such a mysterious place. The weather is so calm here. It's so unlike the other regions.
Is there some trick to it?
There's no trick at all. It's actually quite simple. Our Wyverian ancestors left the capital, discovered a land of calm, and planted their lives here. Where they took root, we continue to grow. Nothing more.
You're too humble. Even as an outsider, I can see the care and love you've poured into this village. It's beautiful here, truly.
A wyverian can endure many more seasons than a human. Perhaps that is the trick to how much we've grown.
We should be on our way.
Thank you once again.
It has been a great fortune to meet you.
I'll find Arkfeld, no matter what it takes.
May the path you find be the one you seek.
All right, let's return to the base camp in Silt.
So, you think you'll just enter Wyveria and study the Guardians?
That's right. There's still so much about them we don't understand.
Uncle, I know the Keepers have spent 1,000 years here. But curiosity is important and powerful. I've learned that traveling with my friends.
The allhearken said it too. Go forth and stand witness.
We'll find Arkfeld. Together.
Yes. Yes, I know you will. There are places in the capital where the wyvern milk has crystallized, blocking the way. I'll go with you and clear it out so you can access the capital's lower reaches. We'll leave as soon as you're ready. Just say the word.
HR 6. When do you unlock HRT?
It's Capcom, so they charge you a character token for that.
That's the correct answer. What the other correct answer is how much will you pay for it? The Ballard. I'm unlocking. I have access to some rarity 4 weapons now. Can I upgrade any of the good ones? I don't think I want that one. I don't like the mobility bubble. It feels almost paradoxical that one of the bubbles I can put on the ground increases your mobility, but it's like it's a location-based buff. AOE. So I'm like, what? Like the other ones are like movement speed. Yeah, the other ones are like defense and elemental resistance, increased attack. Like, so that makes sense to me.
So each horn gets one echo bubble effect specifically?
Yeah, and a list of songs.
Okay.
So you better like them.
I'm ready to work. Alrighty, perfection.
Perfect. Oh, that's goofy. I have the parts for level 2 of a weapon, but I don't have the parts to craft the original weapon. And they're from the same monster. The Dosha Far Sounder, you say? Yeah, I have the fangs, fur, claws, hide, and bones. But, no, well, I have one claw. But yeah, I don't have the other claw I need. Craft the original one. And Kongolala still doesn't have a tree somehow. Doesn't upgrade anything.
What are we making today?
Is the idea of the dragon element like it is in Pokemon, where that's stronger against dragons?
I think so.
Okay. So I've generally been able to intuit, like, we just fought the ice boss. It's like, okay, probably fire. I think that was it. So.
I think it's like an elder dragon thing.
Hmm.
Like it helps against elder dragons. Only some of these jewels actually fit in these slots. Damn it. Because gem slots also have levels. Ah. Wait, is that even how it works? Or is it literally that they made offensive gems only work in offensive slots and defensive gems only work in armor slots? That seems different. Okay, so the mantle they gave us makes us take reduced damage for 90 seconds. Gotcha.
Fits you to a T.
Yeah, chat's confirming that we have offensive and defensive charms now. That was not a thing. They were just levels of charm. Fully
Got it. It's a
interchangeable.
little sword icon next to them. Okay.
That's important because if it's based on weapon slot, then well, you have a lot less slots to put offensive charms in. Then, I guess let's talk to Tashin. Everyone ready?
I already went through that cutscene, so
yeah,
okay.
Ready to journey beneath the capital?
I'm touching Tashin.
Leave it to me.
I as well.
We'll meet in the middle.
This is the way down. Nata.
The colder it gets, the more my clothes come off.
I've dissolved the wyvern milk's bonds. What's here in the pouch is enough for formations of this size. This same substance at a higher purity and solidified.
Is this color scheme?
Is what
Just
makes
like
Nata
I'm ready to go into the Mega
You're
Mycete
sure
and give
about
Mother
this?
Miranda her daughter back. Like
I have
very
to.
alien looking. I think it's supposed to be tree
See
roots.
for myself.
Looks a lot more threatening than tree roots.
All right. Recently, a guardian sentry has been seen wandering the area ahead. If it finds you, there's no outrunning it. Be careful.
Right.
After you've followed the path a ways, take the routes up to higher ground. You'll find sanctuary.
Thank you.
You have the vision to walk a path my people never could. I wish you luck. Travel safely.
All right, this is it. This must be part of the land spine.
Being able to harvest via this D-pad menu is very weird.
Tree.
Yeah.
I've never seen a place like this.
This makes no sense
We
to
know
me.
the Wormway carries the Dragon Torch's energy. So if it's converging here like this,
The Dragon Torch must be deep below us.
seems like a good theory.
It like weirdly stops
These must be
responding
the fruits
sometimes.
he told us to follow up.
All right, let's get ourselves set up.
There. Perfect. Now, everyone, we will begin our survey of the Guardians here in Wyveria's middle stratum. Our ultimate objective is to determine where in the lower stratum Arkfeld might have gone, and why.
Okay, so where do we begin?
We'll start by looking for Spore, Arkfelds, or any Guardians we can find.
Good plan. Let's get started then.
I'll stay here and hold down the fort. Come right back if you need anything.
Okay, everyone mount up.
But I was just mounted 1 second ago.
Sentry. I guess they really did create whatever creatures they needed.
So, what kind of monster do you think it could be?
Well, let's see. They would have a keen nose, enough mobility to navigate any terrain. It would maintain a broad territory, and by habit, pursue its prey relentlessly. At least, that's the sort of monster I'd put on guard.
The story was about returning this kid home, but then he was home for 5 minutes. And immediately we just continued journeying past his home.
He got bored of that.
Even if he has like,
Yeah, that
a
whole
sense
village arc.
It was surprisingly brief. Like, even if he has a sense of justice, it's like,
This
bro, you're 8.
is called the monster's spore. Its shape, size, scent, and placement give us clues about the monster.
Really?
It's still fresh. Between the spore and the traits a sentry would require, we try to surmise our target.
An Odogaran, probably a subspecies.
Odogaran. That's a cool species to have come back.
Get back!
Right, let's move, quickly!
I like that monster a lot. Guardian, Ebony Odogaran. Although every single monster having the same color scheme is kind of reducing the coolness of them all showing up. All right,
That's really wearing on me. I'm hoping it's not always going to be that way.
Yeah, everything we fight is like silver and black or bluish from this like
I'm hoping
new...
we'll fight regular versions of them later.
Yeah, and we're fighting them in a level that's also that color. So the whole game barely has color in a weird way. Ow. Odogaran will probably make you bleed. Let's remind myself how to crouch real quick. Oh yeah, crouching is weird. Let's see here. Yeah, so importantly, if you start bleeding, you have to crouch to stop bleeding. You have to sit still while crouching for 3 seconds and your bleed will go away. But you crouch by pressing A when your weapon is sheathed. If you press A while your weapon's not sheathed, you'll roll forward and take more damage.
Very helpful.
So that's fun. Owie. Good. No, the yell. You ruined my defense spell. Well. Ow, he's a spinny boy. I feel like Edo Garan used the same skeleton as Tobokadachi, which is my favorite.
Yes.
Thanks, that helped.
I definitely feel like they use the same animation skeletons. They probably were both made for World. I think they were both new. But that's the first one I played though, so I'm not sure. Tobokadachi's my favorite boy. Well, second. Let's see, one favorite. It goes Nagakuga, Paolumu, Tobokadachi. Oh yeah, that's a bleed. No, no, don't speak with my weapon. I'm trying to put it away. Fuck, I forgot how to play the game. I'm gonna die from trying to get out the bleed off. How do you put weapon away? There we go.
No, Nagakuga's the one that has the most VR chat OCs.
Oh yeah, Nagakuga is just obviously the best monster.
Oh, he dropped a part. Sir, you dropped this?
The furry appeal of Nagakuga is just off the charts. It's unfair. Ow, I didn't get to do big hit. There we go.
Thanks, that helped.
You're getting attacked by bugs. No, come back, I'm beating you up.
You dropped multiple things. Oh, that was the Vespoid Stinger.
These creatures look like... These creatures look like we've... It looks like we're killing, like a Dr. Seuss monster. It's like they're ostriches that look like Dr. Seuss trees.
Some Monster Hunter fans should make that. The like where the wild things are, but it's Monster Hunter characters.
Yeah, it'd be adorable.
I definitely chose two horns with too many overlapping songs. Good. Uh-oh.
Oh. Friend.
Got too much on this. You had to have a turf war, didn't ya? You had to open up your mouth. Oops. I was gonna say they usually scatter. Usually the AI is like, if two monsters exist in the same space, they usually have a turf war and then they promptly, one of them has to leave. I don't think their AI is really allowed to have two of them in the same zone.
Way.
Oh, am I bleeding? Oops. Or not? Looks like a bleeding icon. No, come back. I'm trying to beat you up. This is really embarrassing. Ooh, that was a big hit. Ow.
Thanks, that helped.
Good.
Oh, God.
He's a mobile boy.
Thor is. Oh,
got him.
Okay.
Wow. So
I didn't notice his little beady
insane
eyes.
thought. We've been playing this game for 2 hours.
This is the first carve we've done.
It's the first carve tonight in 2 hours.
And there was a lot of not carving at the end of last session too.
Yeah. It was like, this is the first time all night that we've actually seen the monster defeated scene.
Yeah, I think the last monster didn't even give us any monster materials. It was all just like ore and stuff.
Sometimes there's like reward stuff on the screen or whatever. Let's see. I'd have to see. I wonder if trapping monsters is worth it in this game, or what kind of priority it has.
I heard that once we get to high rank, like the very next mission is one that teaches about trapping.
Yeah, I could probably craft them now, but I haven't been thinking about it much because we're just trying to beat this stuff. Because we're not even in... The gear doesn't matter yet. But... people always talked about trapping like it was like the go-to, just mandatory, obvious thing to do in World, because it always gives you more rewards, supposedly. But then in Arise, that seemed to be less consistently true, and there was reasons to do both or something.
Hmm.
This end screen. Haven't seen it.
Another fine hunt.
Tentacle.
Yeah. Let's return to camp.
Are we doing a gag?
Okay, let's not waste time.
4.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Palico saves up. We don't save Palico. Palico just eats shit. Just a fucked up, like, octopus maw. Oh, he's nasty. Zhuwu. Shuwu?
I don't think that's a guardian.
No, it feeds on them.
The way that its head drags behind it whenever it recharges.
Look sharp.
And it fits into really small holes because it's an octopus.
I guess the head collapses too. This Palico's on game.
Yeah, he's a little badass. Another, I haven't gotten new. Fuck you, game. I don't have new. I didn't get my new items. I need to replenish. Leave me alone. This is so aggro the way you transition from fight to fight. Skirmish is withdrawn from the quest.
Yep, I'm no longer allowed to invite you or join you.
You keep pressing the wrong button between start and select or something?
No, if I get hit while I'm trying to join you, it cancels it and deletes the invitation.
Weird. There's got to be a better way to do this. That we're not
I should go back to town first, but that takes so long that I always try and gamble it.
You know, I've gotten used to the flow of literally the enemy charging at me.
Is there a way for him to join without using the getting an invite, or can I invite him?
Is there a manual invitation process?
Yeah, it's so automated and weird, and wants you to react to QTEs while you're fighting in order to do multiplayer that it's like very hard for us to navigate some of this.
Like it's moving to a new area.
Yeah, okay. After I hit accept on your invitation, it like has me sit still for 30 seconds while it's loading, and if I get hit during that time, then it cancels.
Yeah, I was going through that in the first session, and I just gave up. I'll just.
They can join you. Just run away from the monster. Was that? How do they join me? That they're at because they think they can't. So how do they do it? Yeah, there's no invite buttons in the link member list. You'd think there'd be like an invite to my game button, given how it's a. Why else do you make parties of people? I don't understand what most of these different categories of things that we're all in together at the same time are meant to accomplish.
What do you think we'll find?
Because we're like in 4 groups with each other at the same time, and none of them seem to help us invite people to your group.
It is also, when I was listening to Castle Super Beast explain it, like Pat kind of had the wisdom of like it really is accommodating for people who want to play with their friends, people who want to play with randos. I think a lot of it is also like for after we get out of this awful fucking story part of the game. Because it seems like once you're done with the... I think the story quests in particular are the thing that really fuck over the multiplayer flow.
But that's the bulk of the game we're playing.
Yeah. Exactly.
I also worry how good we'll be at joining each other's games outside of this part if we're struggling so much.
Well, it seems like stuff like
just
the
a very
environment
simple
links.
invite to my hunt button should exist and be easy to find. When that's like one of the most used functions you'd presumably be using as a human being playing a video game. Is there any follow-up chat from that they can join you? Like how? Because that's the part we're trying to figure out.
This must be how the wind feels.
You can grab materials off of small monsters as well.
Hello, horrible octopus. Ugh! Being lashed by all of its horrible tentacles at once. Oh no. Is it just walking away while I'm in the middle of beating its brains in? What are you up to, buddy? trying to really spam these range attacks that are just not hitting me. Does he do anything else ever? What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this AI here.
He's like spamming one attack that he can't seem to hit me with.
God, get up.
It's like I'm stuck. It's like I'm in the zone that makes him trigger the attack, but he doesn't realize it's never going to land.
I wish that was the same for me. I'm just getting kicked.
Come back. He's running. How hard? Yeah, I don't think we're getting anything actionable about how to fix it. He's still doing it.
Stop it.
Get help.
Why did it put my weapon away? I need that.
But he's having a bad time. Since I use the right trigger a lot during combat, I don't know if I'm breaking his wounds by accident or what.
That looked very goofy. Okay, I guess cracks octopus.
Because he keeps just sneaking into the walls.
I thought he just clipped through the wall.
Yeah. No, it's an extreme size difference of like how big he is versus how immediately he vanishes into cracks you can barely see. Because in the cutscene, it also looked like he was just clipping through the wall practically. Like it feels a little underanimated.
You know, I did see that a new Death Stranding trailer came out for the second one. I never played the original, but I think I really want to give the second one a shot and just have my first Kojima. Well, I mean, I watched like a billion people play the first one because I was not going to miss out on the cinematics, but I had no system that could play that first game.
Just otherwise, the idea of starting with Death Stranding 2 is a fascinating, bizarre life
No, that
choice.
would, yeah, if I had no idea what. I mean, a lot of people are joking. I think there's like 2 hours of gameplay footage out through all the previews, and it's like, still no idea what this game's about.
Okay, then chat, how do I attack wounds? Because I tried doing what my friend said earlier and it didn't seem to be doable. I keep forgetting the control for it.
Do you see the red glowy wound spot when you hold RT?
Sometimes.
Yes, there's only wounds sometimes.
When I hold what?
RT. Sorry, LT, left trigger, my bad.
Yeah, it's the aiming thing, right?
Yeah, and then you hit RB to poke a wound.
Because when we were fighting the big guy, I saw a big spot. Oh, it's right, RB.
Right
R2. Oh, sorry. So R1.
Yeah.
I was like, I already use right trigger all the time, and it doesn't seem to do anything. Because that's just that's how half my character works.
Left trigger, right button.
Oh, gross! When this guy's drooling, he just leaks from his head.
I do this. I do a solo. I play a solo at his wound. That's really goofy. You get to play a rhythm game and store like, oh, I'm supposed to do something? Oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I guess I'm doing it wrong. I'm supposed to play a rhythm game? I didn't see anything on the screen to indicate what I was supposed to be doing. Ow. I guess I'll leave it to everyone else that knows what to do with wounds until I have a chance to look at a YouTube video that explains how my class works.
Yeah. I know exactly what to do with wounds. I do come on. This, no.
We've been given more supplies. Check your sacred's pouch. Who did that? Who's in my sacred's pouch? Who's getting in there?
The guild has authorized that you use the second pouch.
Oh.
No.
Am I Samus? You can now look in your pockets. You'll find a surprise. Is this your card?
Now we got it.
He seems angry. Oh. No, come back. I was gonna own you. Ah! He's back. That was very startling.
Oh,
there we go.
There we go.
Ushu has been slayed.
Yeah, I do need to get better at the uptime on my charge blade. Yeah, I have a similar thing where it's like, with the charge blade, you get the 3 icons, and I know how to activate the axe blade reliably, and that's the most important thing, but I can also make the shield icon light up. What does that do? I don't know, but it's probably good. But I had no idea how to do that, and now I look like in the last 5 seconds, somehow that turned on, and I'm like, what?
Look at this beautiful lantern room. Yeah, it takes a while to research things, and it involves a lot of you trying to type in vague descriptive terms of the icon you're looking at, or some kind of visual you think you saw, and be like, what is it even called, internet? And so I can go then and Google what to do with it.
Well, that was because I remember in the video he did talk about the shield, but it was like just something kind of frustratingly vague of like, so then when your shield's charged, then you get the charge shield, and I'm like, right.
Friendship jewel.
Are you all right? You handled those back-to-back hunts like a champ.
Yeah, I can take back to hunts any day. Easy. I'll do 2 at once.
Wow, talented.
That was something else. Who'd have expected a monster that preys
Wait
on
till we start doing
guardians?
3 monster hunts.
It didn't even hesitate, and it seemed to know its way around the capital, where to hunt. It certainly didn't get that way overnight.
So, you think Guardians have established themselves into Wyveria's ecosystem somehow?
I would need to spend more time observing the Guardians and their environment to be sure. But I'd say that theory has some traction.
And arkfeld has too.
If it preys and gets preyed on, then it's just like any other monster.
The last time we saw it, it was headed further down.
Well, we've driven off the threat. Perhaps it's time we brave the lower stratum.
I'm game. Let's go.
I'll put away the materials we found.
I found a bunch too.
I'm ready to go when you are. Just say the word.
When you try to talk to a woman but you're nervous, so you crouch instead.
Yep.
Her eyes are attracted to movement if you stand still.
What are we making today?
What do we fight? Oh yeah, the horrible tentacle thing. Armor. What's it look like? Oh yeah, the fucking Otogaron armor always looks like some kind of like samurai ninja thing. I don't think the thing we fought is in here.
I feel like there's been a couple of those now, yeah. And that's, again, it's sort of my frustration. Like, I definitely want to get the full armor set for, like, Utuna. It seems like we don't get that for a long time.
Hello, female armor for this set. No reason. It's like my current armor, but more naked. But I can't afford it because I didn't get a tentacle. Oh, I can't craft any of this set. I failed.
Anything catch your eye?
Yeah, it's like it's more like an Eastern set. Or that's like a Middle Eastern set. Oh my god, the food dog giant cat head looking fucking Otogaron Palico helm is funny. With giant serious eyes. Oh, new Udra already gave us an octopus costume.
You know where to find me.
Let's see, did you make it through, Ka?
Yeah, upgrading armor now.
There's my tent. Let's get cooking. Let's go. I don't think I've crafted a single piece of armor for my Palico this playthrough.
We're not using them.
Yeah, they VoIP out of existence most of the time.
Well, what can I do for you? Yep.
So can I upgrade any of my armor? No. Sometimes when you increase your hunter rank, they increase how high the cap is for how much you can upgrade your armor's defense.
Oh.
So you'll suddenly not be maxed out anymore.
Skills now.
But not yet.
Ready to get to work? Oh. Look good? Come back anytime.
Alrighty, I think I'm ready to talk to Nata.
Same.
Let's go.
Are you ready to go look for Arkfeld? Me too.
When we went to visit a different culture and then we're talking about arkfeld, I was like, did they know that name?
Not sure. It's too soon to say. But that's why we're going. To find out.
Come on, Nata. Let's go finish what we started.
Just because I'm like, monsters don't innately have names. They're monsters. And you're from a culture that has been mostly defined by how secret it is. So I wouldn't expect everyone else to share the name. But maybe after we find the secret culture, from then point on, every other culture we found already knew about them actually.
And the Guardians. The wyvern milk kept the Guardians asleep in their cocoons, chained up. But the keepers have been changed too. By the duty we've upheld for 1,000 years. And Arkfeld came and broke it all apart.
Yeah, grapple that dung.
But it freed itself with its own strength.
Don't mind if I do.
It even learned to eat. It didn't care how it was created. It just wanted to be free, to live. This journey has made me something more. I've seen vast sands, lush forests, people, life. Arkfeld and I are the same. It broke the chains that were
give me that god
holding
bug.
me and my people back.
God bugs are rare.
I'm sure of it.
Smoke nut.
Oh, great thunderbug.
I always want to get all the honey and god bugs I see.
Anyone else prefer getting that funny feeling?
What is this? I think it's blood.
Blue blood.
I don't like this place at all.
That lizard lost all of his polygons.
Some are rotting. Some fresh. Did it... all of them?
Why?
This isn't predatory behavior. It's destructive. We can't let this go on.
There's no other way.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry. Arkfeld has become a threat to the continued existence of this ecosystem. It must be put down.
No! Please! Please!
Nata.
If anyone should be angry, it's me. And I hate that it happened. But this is the first thing it ever got to decide for itself. To be free. To live strong. Please. Don't do this. I'm begging you.
It can't control itself.
The path we must take is clear.
For the continued preservation of this ecosystem, the Guild authorizes you to slay the Guardian Arkfeld.
Acknowledged.
No, please! There has to be another way! It finally got its chance to live!
He's projecting a lot.
He just like me though, for real.
Yeah, my wooble. Don't beat up my wooble. He's misunderstood. Oh, he's big. Alright, good luck joining this time. I think this might be the end of low rank boss fight. It seems like a big deal.
A little bit, yeah.
Let's use my voucher. There we go. Did I still not refill my items? God damn it. How am I this bad at this? Okay. Let's check my bird's inventory. Does it have items? It has some items. Okay. Yeah, if you're on your bird and you hit left, you get a bunch of like free items you can add to your basic inventory, seemingly.
Oh, that's neat.
It's because it used to be that there was a little chest at the beginning of missions and you could get temporary quest items. By which I mean items for the quest, not quest like key items. Just bonus supplies that usually go away if you don't use them. That's usually in Rise that was a chest at the beginning of the mission.
You joined successfully.
And now it's like built into our dude, seemingly. Beat him up! With how much damage my normal attack does, I don't really totally know why I would do my little stabs when I'm mounting somebody. I can just hit him with my weapon and it does like 1 billion damage.
I think the little stabs open up a wound faster, so if all you care about is opening up the wounds and getting off.
And getting them off?
Yeah. It did say in the chat log, I mounted a monster, and then my guy responded, good.
Yeah.
On my screen it said, nice.
Nice. My ears. I need to unlock earplugs for my party. Oh, I'm being grappled.
Good.
So if you have ammo, you just shoot him in the face with it, which is very funny.
Yeah.
Okay, this is definitely the full version of this monster. He's up to a lot of shit that he didn't do before. We're in danger.
Okay, shooting the Wilk constructs with a Worm's Bane makes them do a lot of explosion.
Good. He jabbed me with his tail. This is good. It's rude. Uh-oh. I'm trying to give my teammates bonus defense. Politely stand still for a second and stop exploding.
I just like tripled my defense by finally wearing stuff that's not bone armor.
Uh-huh. Funny how that goes.
Didn't have anything else that fit my vibe until Oshigara or whatever.
My
his name
vibe is hiding the armor. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
My vibe is hiding my face.
Just like as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's switch weapons actually. Woo! Let's get them ear plugged. I'll cast it anyway, fuck it. Here's some earplugs. There you go.
Dual Blades have some very long animations where like the guy runs away and then you just still stand there for like 5 seconds going like
yeah.
Alright, chill out, bud.
Let's explode his head off. Yay. He'll love it.
Yeah.
Echo wave. See how much easier this is when you don't move a lot? For me? What does this even do? I don't even know. Oh.
Oh no, he's got the munchies.
He's getting the munch. He's just he is just eating all of the unborn guardians everywhere. Finger looking good. Is he about to explode or something? Oh, he's turning red. That's not a good color. And he's exploding a bit, but not on me directly. So I'll take this opening.
Whoa.
That's worrying. Yep. Glee. Oh boy. Let's change weapons.
I've really got to take the fishing rod off the
Do you keep trying to fish in the middle of fights?
It's in the same spot as the health recovery.
Good. My eyes. Oh god, he just reacted to so many things. He just ate shit so hard. Oh my goodness. He's so fucked. He's having a terrible time.
It's for nature, Nata. It's for the best.
Oh, his tail fell off.
Yay! Carving the tail. This is for nature, Nata. It's really important.
This is for Nata. Don't worry about it. I'm not. I hung this on my wall as a trophy for nature because it makes me feel really cool, and I'm natural.
It's very respectful.
Actually, it's a very tasteful living trophy.
Now, I need to find a taxidermist.
God, he's having a terrible time. That attack is so absurd.
Yeah. It makes no physical sense whatsoever.
Alright, remember to carve the tail before you leave.
Oh yeah.
It won't be there later. Or it won't be where we kill it, ultimately.
We won't be there later.
Did you already carve it, Perp?
Yeah, I got the guardian blood.
Wow. Carving tails while we're still fighting.
Look.
Ballsy.
McGreedy.
That's like looting something while the raid boss is still alive.
Well, it might despawn.
The monster hunting etiquette down.
Hello, Odogaron. Please don't notice me. Right now. Call me. Huh. Oh boy. Oh god, he's got like trails on his attacks now.
Whoa.
Oh, Odo's here.
Well, I hope they notice each other, not us. I know which one I'm gonna keep focusing on myself.
Odo left.
Fuck. Oh, I'm grappled again. I'm amused that the grapple is just a funny little QTE where you're supposed to just shoot him in the face. Oh, got him. There we have earplugs again. Those are important. Carving is how you assert dominance. Yeah, just start eating pieces of its body while you're still fighting it. Cook it up.
Caravan barbecue.
Oh boy. Time to get out. Time to go.
Give me your red juice.
Carverian barbecue.
There we go, got red juice.
Switch weapons. Hit. Oop.
The flail.
He did big spins. Come back, I'm trying to beat you up. There we go. Just in time for me to cast defense up.
As much as I wanted to like Sword and Shield, I think I'm back on my insect glaive bullshit.
I used Sword and Shield for all of Sunbreak, I think. Very versatile.
Yes.
It's kind of the low risk. It's kind of defined by its lack of risk, I think, actually.
Yeah.
Unrelated. The way that I try to loot everything, because it might come up later, but then it leads to me just being in loops of looting the same 3 things that go into your pod over and over again, which aren't helpful. Because they're literally just replacing each other on a loop, because you can only carry like a pod item.
It actually shoots out the one you have onto the ground.
Yeah, so you just be in an infinite loop. ×2 voucher bonus. 46 buffs applied. Well, sometimes you give a kid a favorite monster so you can teach it death.
Yeah, walking up to Nata immediately after this. Check out my new hat, Nata. Do you like it?
So, I'm confused. Why did Arkfeld come here?
Obviously. Good question. This is where the dragon torch is supposed to be, right? We already know that Arkfeld was drawn to powerful sources of elemental energy it could harvest.
And this was the mother lode?
Maybe, despite feeding, it still had impulses as a guardian. Either way, I guess we'll never know. Wyveria's energy source. In a way, it's the very heart of this land's ecosystem.
I want to go to the Dragon Torch. It's the last piece of the puzzle. What Arkfeld was after. I need to know.
Let's look for a way forward.
Hey, over here!
That's gotta be it, right? But something's taken it over.
It can't be. A guardian.
Have we encountered anything that isn't a guardian in the last 3 hours?
The octopus question mark?
I guess so, yeah. The octopus.
Was the ebony thing a guardian?
Yes.
Okay.
Seemingly.
What? The dragon torch? Taken over by...
So we're like, it can't
Whatever
be
that
based
thing
on this lore
possessing
we've
it
known for
was,
30 seconds.
had looked ready to awaken at any moment.
What is it?
It is zosia. Wyveria created it as their final line of defense.
This is the very guardian that doomed the capital.
We thought it fell dormant. But if it's
Oh, it
been
literally
drawing
is just.
energy directly
We thought it
from
was
the dragon
dormant.
torch
It's
the
woken
whole
up.
time.
Okay. The Monster Hunter story
We
experience.
can't leave it unchecked. Surely there's some way to deal with it.
Without exception, a guardian cut off from its energy supply will die. If we put a stop to the dragon torch, zosia will perish too.
They don't eat, by which we mean they eat this one
Are
thing.
sustained by the energy from the dragon torch. If we stop it,
It would affect all life in this region as we know it.
Tell me how we can stop the dragon torch.
Nata's pendant. As part of our deep knowledge of this energy, we possess a substance to counteract it. Nata's pendant is an extremely concentrated mass of that countervailing power.
Why did he have
It
it?
was his father's role to stop the dragon torch in a time of crisis.
You gave it to a kid that doesn't know anything? And then you cast him out of your entire town? To lose it forever?
Let's calm down.
These are bizarre choices.
Nata, that
It's a
pendant is a
lot.
memento from your father. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Unleash its power. And this land will be wiped out. The Keepers know the Torch and Guardians better than anyone. Advice would be welcome.
Us? Our forefathers knew little. As for us, we know as much as you.
This is like your whole job.
Simple observers have no right to decide the fate of the world.
Even so, someone has to.
If you weren't supposed to decide the fate of
My
the world,
vote
then
is
why
to
do you
save
have
as
the
many lives as
decide the fate of the world item? Why do you invent it?
We must stop the Dragon Torch.
Whoa, hold on. After we investigate. We don't have all the information.
You're idiots to throw it away. The world will never see such innovation again.
Says the man who has seen what these menaces are capable of. Or shall we wait for the worst?
Then let me study it, see how it works. Then do what you want. Easy.
easy's no word to just throw around. This will destroy their natural order. Their society will be completely uprooted.
But at least they won't be dead.
That may be true, but the comparison's not that simple.
Seriously, like what right do we even have? We can't just march in as outsiders and decide.
Right. But we're running out of time. The lives involved take priority. It'll be my sword to fall on, and I will. I can take the pendant.
I'll do it. I'll stop the Dragon Torch.
Nata.
It's what my father would have wanted. This is my role.
I admire your resolve. Are you sure?
Olivia, let us take it from here.
We'll go with him. You're okay with that?
Call on me if I'm needed. I'll be ready.
Nata,
Tashin, wait here for me.
my boy.
I'll be okay. I'm a keeper too.
Character looks rad in these cutscenes with these horns.
Yeah.
Rank 7.
I...
Fix my items again. Boy, I regret something. Yum yums. Alright, ready to talk to Nata?
Yep.
Do it.
Hunter, if we don't stop the dragon torch, Zosia will awaken, right? And if it does, terrifying things might happen. This is my job as a keeper. It's what I'm supposed to do. Will you come with me and help me do it? Thanks.
It's a crapshoot every time whether my character's gonna voice the line or not.
We're almost there. This has been some journey, huh? Arkfeld, the Guardians, the Dragon Torch, and now, Wyveria's secret weapon.
I miss napping on the sand ship deck.
That pack of Ballard was terrifying.
Poor Nona really had a scare.
You were so cool, though. I was afraid of you at first. Could I really trust a stranger who could cut down monsters like that to get me home? I really knew nothing then. I didn't know that sand could be as thick as fog. I'd never seen someone laugh like Nona during the season of plenty.
The sand definitely gets thicker than fog. No one's house gets buried in a fog storm.
The red water? Treacle gangers?
A fire spring was so exciting.
Humans, Mudwoods, monsters, we're just trying our best. The Guardians too, especially them.
Trying their best at what?
Before meeting you all, I really didn't know anything.
I thought the Guardians served us, supposedly, but they're all trying to kill us.
It's time the Keepers see their mission through.
It's been old tell, no show on the Guardians guardianing ever.
much to wake it up. The dragon torch. To think that little pendant can stop it.
We don't have to do this. There's one other option.
Hunter, are you sure? Right. It's worth a shot, isn't it?
Yeah, let's do it!
Leave this to me.
Did we only just consider fighting a monster as a solution? Is that what they're proposing?
Watch, Nata. This is what hunters do.
Is that really what... Wait, really? Am I right?
Okay.
So fucking funny if they had that whole debate about the ecosystem and then the end point was like, wait, what if I fought it? The thing I always do. Like no one thought of that until just now. What the fuck are you? Oh, that's an elder dragon.
Alright, fighting Sephiroth dragon.
You can tell they're elder dragons because they actually have 6 limbs. All the wyverns have arm wings.
Let's do this.
Alright, using my last lucky voucher. Alright, well he looks like a fucking nightmare. Also, I'm looking forward to this game ever having color again.
Yeah.
This is a gray fight in a gray room. Even more so than before. That's impressive. My buffs are still active from last time? What? Not anymore. Whoop! Ow. Ugh. Okay, things get a little scary when you guys first join, because then my Palico leaves, and so my only teammate disappears. Oh, he sounds weird. He's making the weird noises. I think this is our first Elder Dragon.
Yep. Deuces acquired.
Swapped by the weapon. Which part of it is crystals? Oh, I need to earplugs us before it gets in trouble. I see you thinking about being noisy. Cut it out.
Is it the glowy bit in the wing? Is that the crystal?
I like the undersides of the wings.
Hand wings.
He's gonna grab you with his wings like Rivali.
Oh my god.
As he holds you. Nope, I broke something crystally, and it said wing arm.
Oh, he had a like crystal wrapped around one of the wings.
I really love the stupid animations for my weapon. I love that I swing it around to do like guitar solos, and I'll kick it up into the air with my foot half the time. Like I'll slam it into the ground for a big hit, and then because I want to then land a big, my next thing, I'll specifically kick it up off the ground with my foot to raise it into the air to do a guitar solo, basically. That's a sound.
Oh, fire.
This guy's unnerving. He makes wild sounds. His head's on fire. Did his head just go from angel to devil? Is that the implication?
I interrupted whatever he was doing because I mounted him. Oh, he's got 4 mount points. That means
Such
4 wins for you, buddy.
mounting. Yep. Earplugs going. Then he falls over again. I always love the reset him falling over when he's already fallen over thing, where you re-trigger it when he's already there. You're like, what? There he goes again. He really stacked up a lot of bad news on him. I can't get to his head anymore. I'm stuck inside of his body.
It's doing something to the area. Not good.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Oh, probably get behind those.
Cover over here. Yeah.
Yeah, probably get behind the angry pineapples. Oh.
That did not help.
Okay.
I died.
I ran away enough eventually. Now the whole floor is an angry pineapple. Oh, I'm still on fire. Oh, I need to stop being on fire. Roll, 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 roll. There we go. That was a fucking insane everything. What the fuck? I don't like that. Let's sharpen my weapon. Oh. Remember to roll when you're on fire.
Give me your foot juice.
Surrender your foot juice. Is he gonna charge again? I just want to knock your tail off a normal amount. Oh, I perfectly dodged away from the spot where I could hit his head. I'm gonna explode a bit. Looks like every time you roll, you lose 10 stacks of being on fire. Which is 10 seconds.
10 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, 10 seconds of it ticking, basically. Except I've noticed that there's a flame icon in my debuffs, and it literally has a number that I'm decreasing faster. Big fire? Oh, even bigger fire. Well, selectively big fire. Fire in some places. Oh!
Fuck.
I prefer not to explode. Oh, I'm more exploding. Oh my god, this music. Oh, I don't want to explode, actually. Pro tip. Woohoo! Really avoided that. Let's get those earplugs back on. It keeps being a dick about it. No, my earplugs. Oh no! Oh my goodness. That's some Godzilla inspired stuff right there, that fucked up noise.
I was being burned in the air while not being knocked out of the air, so just kept doing my combo while taking constant fire damage.
Oh, you're just doing your air combo still?
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's like, alright, he's not knocking me down.
This guy likes to explode. I don't know if you noticed that about him. Now he's ice and fire and lightning at the same time. Of course.
The box cover boss, they got things going on.
Why is there this hype of a fight in low rank? Calm down. We still have more story. There you go, environmental damage negated. I don't know if that affects any things he's doing. Ah!
Oh god.
Big fire.
No! Oh god, I'm so sorry.
How many deaths do we have?
That's 2.
Uh-oh. One left. I wish I could see more easily which buffs my party members have and which ones I need to recast because they died. Good. I got slapped. I'm mostly trying to hang out near his tail because he's just constantly doing breath attacks. Uh-oh. This is the big one, right? I would just book it, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm aiming to do.
If you head far enough over here, he just doesn't. The attack doesn't reach it if it's the big planet-spanning one. Is he not doing that? Oh, he's just making lightning happen now.
Okay.
I thought
Cataclysm.
I thought the angry pineapple was coming out. Or a wrapped ham, I guess. Or an artichoke?
How do you wrap your hands, man?
You know, like the web you put around a ham?
Oh, the ham net. Not to be confused with the deli tampons they put for wet meat.
The deli tampon. So these are worse terms. Any more loot to get this guy? Okay. Let's get everyone's defenses back up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! I'm about to explode. Ah! Missed me. But that's embarrassing. Hey, we did it.
Good job.
Big dragon make big fall. Ta-da!
Finally done with the monochrome brigade?
No. 3 more sessions of ice levels. Anything fall off this guy?
Crystal fragments all over the place.
Oh yeah, it has, if it's a question mark thing, it's usually like a chunk of the monster. That is usually the most common piece of them. That's that you need the least of usually, though.
Oh,
a whole tail's over here.
Yeah, I didn't realize we got the tail.
Oh god!
Trying to get the tail.
No, I didn't see the tail. I don't know how much of it I carved.
I got none of it. It usually only has 1 drop on it.
So I got that then. Well, damn. That math. There's the reward. There's the reward money times 2 voucher, but divided by the feints becomes not a lot.
Big sad.
Green.
I guess we still have 3 more chapters of the story, but it is a little like, thank you for being the protagonist, Nata, so we could tell you to not do your protagonist thing.
I'm also unclear why Gemma keeps going out in the field with us. She's just a blacksmith.
Because we're an adventuring party. They received negative feedback for the handler probably last time, so they're like, we have an adventuring party this time. That's how we're telling the story. This is...
Against all odds, you found another way.
It's so stupid.
You hunters are incredible.
They never had the Odyssey 2001 Space Odyssey moment. They never figured out that you could hit a thing with a stick.
No one suggested that they hunt the monster in Monster Hunter, the thing we've done the whole time so far.
They have no concept of weapons here.
Yeah, but it was a conversation almost entirely between our people.
Yeah.
Like, what? The only options are to destroy it or let it overrun everything. That's it. It's such a false dilemma. It's like, of course it's going to end in a boss fight.
Thank you for everything.
Now cast the child into the rocks below.
They're real close to this edge.
He has served his purpose.
Wow, credits and everything. Did it always roll credits after low rank? Maybe. We did it. So from here on now out, our armor will actually the materials we farm will matter.
That's what I've been waiting for.
Oh, I love the baby secrets.
We access the game's real gear. Oh my god. They're so fat. They're just a ball of organs running around. What is that? That thing's cool. What?
Like the new Wiggler.
What? Wait, it's balanced on its tail? I was trying to figure out what kind of cool bat it is, but it's actually like a possum on its tail.
Tending to be a flower.
Super weird. And it's really cute. There's a little cute little animal under there.
I do like the big quagsire looking things.
It's just a big salamander.
Yeah.
That's just an animal, man. I kind of feel like he would have more to do.
Yeah. You're like, that guy is hot. He has to be the main character now. Then he never spoke again. Oh, Rove didn't really ever come up again. He had like 2 cutscenes despite being such a quirky character.
Yeah.
I actually lost track of... Yeah, he kind of just said, go that way or something when we got to the floaty rocks, then he left the story.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm curious, when they talk about like adding events and sort of live service things, is any of that ever like more cutscene stuff, or is it just essentially like, new monster, go kill it?
It's usually buffed monster with a different coat of paint.
Okay.
Like, this one's arc-tempered. It's got hit by lightning. It has lightning attacks now.
They often add new monsters that are specifically fan servicey returning monsters in like the months after the game comes out in each update.
Yeah, so we already have one coming up in April.
They'll often be like, this guy's back, and they'll often have like a roadmap of like when all these cool monsters will come back. And it kind of leads up to then the expansion coming out and being like, here's a whole new series of monsters, a new continent. And that's called Master Rank, usually. Alright, well, I'm skipping these credits.
Yep.
Those could be 20 minutes long, knowing AAA games now. Oh, right, this guy.
So
I
they
can't
found
read.
the Keeper's village. And
It did look like he was holding it upside
unraveled
down.
the mystery of the White Wraith. They even managed to see the boy home safe. Truly impressive. However, to learn that it was artificial life.
The Guardian Arkfeld scoured the land for a more lucrative energy source. By absorbing the properties of those sources, it was able to achieve a higher state of living.
Unfortunately, after learning predation, it became unable to control its intake of wyvern milk. Intoxicated by the surplus of
It's
energy,
so full of milk.
it descended into madness.
Mood.
He's gone milk
These were
mad.
the findings of the expedition.
Yes, sir. But this report has just come in.
Wyveria's ultimate guardian, Zosia, awoke from its resting place. It fed off the Dragon Torch, the heart of the Forbidden Lands ecosystem, to evolve itself. And by doing so, threw the weather of the surrounding regions into disarray. Cognizant of the long-term repercussions, Avis Unit made the agonizing decision to put Zosia to rest. A life-altering end. Just as Alma said, that hunter is something else.
Sir, if I may, why do you think the people of Wyveria created the Guardians? For what purpose would they endanger themselves with monsters like Zosia?
I dare not dishonor them with conjecture.
The details require finesse, but it seems the door is open to diplomatic overtures between East and West. The Guild, I know, is eager to open communications with the Forbidden Lands.
No. We will hold off. Should that branch be extended, it must be from them. More importantly, this Dragon Torch, was it? Uncontrollable energy, upon which an entire ecosystem depends. They intend to continue their research on it, and the artificial monsters.
While it's safe for now, the Dragon Torch and Guardians are in a precarious balance. There are worries surrounding its artificial nature.
My take is this. Both mankind and their creations play a role in the ecosystem. If nothing else, nature will always surpass humanity's expectations. This expedition was not seen through without flaw. But so long as there are hunters, we can handle whatever may come.
I find it interesting that it seems to be lip-synced in English.
Nata! Alma! Hunter! Is it true?
Come on.
This child just terrified me by making eye contact with the camera. Yeah, I was just playing Yakuza Like a Dragon in English, and it's also lip-synced in English. I'm like, whoa. They separately lip-synced the two languages?
Yeah, the game did a really good job with the... Had Yakuza been, like, properly dubbed before then? I remember people... I think it was the side quests that never normally been dubbed before.
No, not usually dubbed. In more recent ones, the most important ones were, but not all of them.
Gotcha.
And in the past, it used to be like, there'd be like 50 side quests and they're all just text. But it was all in Japanese.
Arkfelds.
The will to live always finds a way.
Which could be terrible news.
The next.
Came so close to saying life finds a way.
I feel like a toddler in a booster seat, just like kicking my legs, you know, like, let me go!
The Keeper's trademark fabric looks so itchy.
Yeah. This child has finally changed his clothes. Unfortunately, we did not just leave him behind. I guess he's a monster hunter now.
He does have the slinger.
I know I'm at fault for not fully paying attention, but what the fuck were the keepers? Particularly the part where it's like, we are mere observers, we cannot participate, and I'm like, aren't you? What did you live here for generations with? Like, what's this mass grave for if you're not the people who should make the decision here?
Passing down the weird control stone and feeling Catholic guilt for eons. That's their job.
I'm just like, what is happening? But I don't fully absorb it because mostly it's just you passing your time being like, all right, and then they'll say, this is why you're killing this monster now. Here you go. Who's this guy? Santiago. Oh, the support ship. Oh yeah, so time for a lot of systems to come in.
That's what I'm prepping myself for, and that's I wanted to like get to this point while I've got you two, so I can at least get a head start on understanding all this.
Strangely, the support ship with the guy with the dreads, he sells unique weapons for green points.
Oh, I've been collecting a lot of green points.
That's interesting. He's got one. He's got a big blade. He's got like a great sword, a long sword, is it the charge axe, and insect glaive. On me, at least. The Imane blade, the blood cry, the arachno scale, and the stealth glaive. So you might be able to get stuff with points. I don't know if they're from the tree or not, though, or if they're special.
He has different rewards for everyone.
But you're seeing the 4 weird weapons he's selling.
4 different ones for me. Sorry, 3 different ones.
Oh, and he sells the pink maracas for the dual blades. It's funny.
He's got a gun lance, a bow, and a heavy bow gun for me.
That's interesting. Request goods. Are you gonna try to ask for what he'll bring next time? Medicinal items, equipment, materials, or miscellaneous items. Equipment and stuff. I'll see what he brings in. How many systems are there? Pump-up cap meowster? Manage your camps? Okay, yeah. So there's a little yellow cat. That's the pop-up cat guy. And all the spots that you've spotted where you can put a camp, you can spend green points to make a camp there from here, I guess. Across all the different maps.
I did read that there's a whole system of like sort of risk factor to where you put waypoints.
Yeah, they say safe or insecure and stuff like that. I'm gonna place them in the safe places. But what it might mean, it might not mean that your camp gets destroyed. It might mean that if you try to teleport, if you try to like glide to it on the air riders or whatever they're called, you might get be more likely to get interrupted if it's a bad location. I think that happened in Rise, is you would choose a warp point, but sometimes you would not make it, and you just get dumped out somewhere because you got supposedly attacked, I think. And that'd be like the surprise, which is also an idea that they did in Dragon's Dogma. Everyone loved it. Nobody hated that feature, where you pick a destination and then the game spits you out halfway there. And also maybe the vehicle you were riding gets destroyed in the process. Yeah. Yeah, that was maddening. Like, please use, because they give you wagons you can pay as like a taxi system to fast travel to the different places. But then while you're fast traveling there, you would just get interrupted by like an ogre or something, and if he swings his weapon the wrong way, he'd obliterate the entire cart, and then you can't even get back in the cart when you beat the ogre. There's a back corner of this camp that has no buildings in it and no stalls, but it's full of invisible walls that let me not walk places. Is there supposed to be stalls in that weird corner? It's like by the cliff.
It's can bring anything. Quick question: are we actually in high rank right now?
I don't know.
It doesn't seem like it. And Olivia's just here to be like, guess what?
The story might introduce us to it when we fight a high rank monster or something. In the other games, I believe it's most obvious because you'll fight something and it'll drop like Kongolala Claw Plus or something.
Next quest introduces high rank. Okay.
Let's see here. Let's eat a thingy and transfer my items again. And then we'll head over to high rank, I guess. Because I'm wondering if the game's gonna add all the daily quest thingies, not real daily quests, like not real life days, but a bunch of weird systems that all give you farmable resources, but they all only iterate forward every time you do a mission. There was like a ship that would get loot. They send your palicos on missions.
Gotcha.
You had a farm in World that you could choose which plants were growing in the farm, and then you could put different fertilizers on them to boost the results. And I used those to farm an ungodly amount of honey. Alright, I'm at Olivia.
Talking to Olivia.
Okay.
You look good. I'm glad to see everyone is doing well. If you haven't heard, we have a distinguished visitor. Shall we meet and discuss our next steps? Good. He's inside.
Ah, he's here.
It's always an honor, sir.
Olivia, the pleasure is mine to be in such accomplished company. You've done truly well. I'm also enjoying this return to fieldwork, even if only to serve as the Guild's envoy.
An envoy, sir?
Right. For now, we'll be the only ones out here carrying on research. But that doesn't mean the Guild isn't listening. The Professor is here as their representative.
We've been estranged for too long. It's past time we reacquainted ourselves.
Yes, sir. And if there's ever a way I can help with that, I hope you'll let me.
I welcome your insights. As one familiar with both worlds, will you continue to aid Avis Unit?
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'll do my best.
Forgive me for being direct, sir. But what exactly are the Guild's views on the investigation ahead?
We have two priorities. First, investigating the state of the Dragon Torch, absent Zosia's presence. Second, an accounting of any effects on the local ecology here as a consequence of that change. And the area surrounding Sild. Astrum Unit, namely Eric and Werner, will focus their efforts there. Surveying the other regions is a task for Avis Unit. You've seen more of these lands than anyone.
Understood, sir.
Pleasure to serve you, Daddy. I mean,
We'll begin our search in the forest. It should be easy to spot any signs of change in a biome that lush.
Very good. If any of us discovers something, reach out to the others. I'll be counting on you all.
All right, let's get started in the forest. Look around for any signs of change to the ecosystem.
Right. but we still don't know what we'll find out there. Nata, you stand by at base camp, just in case.
All right. Please be careful too.
Then we're off. Just as soon as we've fully prepared. Sorry, I'm excited. Come and speak to me once you're ready to go.
Why not? I have a buff already.
Shall we head out? Or did you have another quest in mind?
Let's go.
Perfect. Then let's begin our investigation.
I'm still interpreting my voice actor as intentional gay representation. I don't know if you've heard.
Finally, at last.
It's genuinely a little like surprising to have a video game protagonist sound like my character does. Especially when there's like, I think 2 options per gender.
I think there's 3 question mark?
It is, but also incredible what the Dragon Torch is capable of.
Even if this surge is temporary, it's hard to imagine the effect of all this on the ecosystem.
Which just makes the prospect of investigating it all the juicier, no?
Oh my god, it's green here. Even though it's called the Scarlet Forest, so it's gonna be red-green. This voice actor would sound completely at home saying yes. All is good, Ka. All is good, Ka. The level is green, and there are Woodwoods here.
Excellent. We're in our element.
Stop running! Stop running! Stop running! Ah.
The forest is happy. The Woodwoods are happy.
The Woodwoods are silly. Alright. That's fine. How doth one survey the Scarlet Forest? Do we just haul ass?
I couldn't even begin to imagine.
Yeah, I'm really unclear as to what they... I see the 3 points for the optional Woodwoods, but... Is it literally... Are we supposed to be... I wonder if it has anything to do with like capturing stuff with the net. Is that kind of surveying?
No, that's an optional thing.
I think this is a classic Monster Hunter World quest of discover the monster.
Yeah.
Right, yes, you just said look for the enemy.
He's in here somewhere.
Forest from atop a tree.
I'm going up this waterfall and it's getting spooky red branchy up here.
Why were they so surprised about the existence of felines when they know about Woodwoods?
They didn't know what weapons were, so I don't really know how to process that. They have a forge, but they didn't know what weapons were. Ooh, okay, I found a cool tree they want me to climb. In zone 10. My objective changed here. Doing a big climb, damn. Is that the Woodwood that wears Congalala ass hair?
Lower move.
Can you describe these red ones?
Many, many red ones, floppy, floppy wings, big fire from beak.
Just going off of that description, I'd be tempted to say she means a unbridled. But they're normally territorial, so it's kind of odd that so many would gather together.
Well, unbridled do prefer forests, so maybe we've just found our first anomaly.
Firebeak, many, this way!
Well, I guess she wants us to follow her.
I think unbridled is one of the variations from like Kulaliku.
The egg breaker.
Two-legged bird ones, yeah. Oh yeah, this guy with the big shovel beak.
I've never seen them together like this before.
Yeah, Me neither. This may be the natural state of things during the season of plenty.
Say, big trespass!
Right, sorry.
Definitely not the same animation skeleton, I don't think.
So, what's the problem?
Belong to what was big important.
Right. I think we may find some answers if we capture one.
Capture?
Let's mark one with a paintball, and then we can...
Why would you?
Would know.
She actually hit it.
It was a good line.
Incredible line delivery for my pitched down Palico.
I'm up.
I cannot believe how funny that was. So we have to capture it. So I have to craft a capture thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and make sure I've got a net or whatever.
See. Does my guy have a capture? Nope. Okay, I need to dispatch them with dung. I only have a thorn grass pod. Is there poopy? Oh wait, dung can be on your other bar. Oh, that is a large dung. Oh no. This is an explosive AoE of fart gas. Alright, well that'll hopefully make them all spread out. Damn. Let's see here. Alright, so crafting list, capture, shock trap, trap tool, thunderbug capacitor. Oh, we need trank bombs too. Nets and trap tools. I usually use pitfall, not shock, I think. They seem to have not given us the parts for it yet.
I think in my tent and storage I had a couple of pitfall traps. But don't count on me to be able to reliably use a pitfall trap in a critical moment.
They're not that hard to do because you kind of just plop them under the monster.
Okay.
And then the big thing is that, at least in other games, you need, in order to capture them, you need to use multiple trank bombs. So you tranquilize the monster while it's captured. He's such a small monster. Look at him go.
Just a little guy.
He hit me. So our goal is to hunt the one that's got the big angry frill and has a red objective pointing at it. The other one's just scattered, I think.
Time to get serious.
Good. Oh, apparently we can now pick up the traps. They used to be that they were just gone if you missed. Which was especially rough because I think you couldn't carry more than one. Ow, that hit me? How? Oh, why did I do that? It's not even close. Did I want to do that? Uh-huh. I am going to die. I need to stop doing that. Oh god. Wonder who crafted all these like straight lines that are in the ground. You can't throw me off. I'm too tough for you. Big hit. We're so... Our attacks are so big and the monster is so small that it's like impossible not to hit each other. Oh, he's out. Come back, you coward. You'll rue the day. Rue it. There's something very funny to me about the game introducing capturing after we beat the entire game.
Yeah, that's very weird.
It rolls credits and like, so anyway, here's how capturing works.
So remind me, it's we try to get it tired and slowed down, and then we use a pitfall trap and then trank bombs until it's asleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
I forget if it's 2 or 3, and also don't know if they changed it. But you basically have to get it into its limping state. There's like a I'm about to die state that's actually hasn't been that obvious so far in this game. I feel like I haven't noticed it so far, which is a bad sign.
Only when they're like running to a new location do I ever notice it.
Yeah, when they start moving around, they'll start limping. They might make it more pronounced now that capturing's being actually told to us.
There is the little indicator in the lower left next to the mini map that has the little like red line on it. Is that like a monster state?
I think the
I
red.
have no idea what that
I think
is.
the red U. It was supposed to be an eyeball, and it's them being enraged or something.
Well, there's like a little red pulsing EKG readout. It's right by the minimap.
By the minimap.
Realized me. Oh no, I just hit a toad like a dumbass.
No idea. I don't see. Okay. I don't see anything.
Oh, it's behind your head. Your PNG tuber.
Oh, I don't see those. Those are in the video.
Oh, of course. I'm super smart. Okay.
It's.
Hold
yeah,
on.
I don't see anything. I don't know what the EKG is. Oh, it's that you guys are locked on to him. Okay.
Oh.
You guys use the lock on.
Yeah.
Got it. I never pressed that button. Yeah, it does have a pulsing red thing under it when you lock onto him, I guess. That might give you something. I got used to the fact that in the other games, they start limping and also there will be a skull icon next to them on the map. But I don't know if the skull icon's still in this game because I haven't actually checked yet.
So like now it's blue. Like backing off for a second to see.
He's flying away. Return to us, coward.
2 retreats is probably a pretty good sign that he's ready.
Maybe.
I don't know, though.
Yeah, I see. He's got the drooling, exhausted icon on him.
But that can be he's hungry and getting more stuff. And exhaustion, it's its own meter caused by melee weapons oftentimes. But also, does anyone? I can't seem to craft a.
I think Perp has some.
Congalala. Not the time.
Yeah, you might trap the wrong one. Oh, they're normal Congalas though, huh? So we can just kill them.
My charge blade does not have time for this shit, Congalalas.
Oh yeah, the camera really locks onto him if you use lock on. I don't want that. I want control. This ain't Dark Souls.
Okay, pitfall trap is selected, but I'm not doing that yet. How
you doing, buddy? Doing good. He's gonna block. Gonna shoot fire at you. He looks sangy. Ow! Fuck.
Yeah.
Have you put it anywhere?
Sorry. I'm like trying to decide where he's gonna be because then he ran over there.
As long as he's fighting us, we can just try to like fight on it.
Okay, guide him. That
Basically,
makes sense.
yeah.
Okay. Pitfall trap now. He ran over it.
There it is. Oh wait, did I might need shrink stuff. Fuck.
I'm almost dead.
I don't have the parashrooms and stuff. Fuck. Do we have any tranquilizer?
I do.
Hey. He might not be ready to be captured.
Okay.
That seemed like it didn't do anything. I really need to go back to my tent, like maybe right now, to see if I can get more supplies.
Yeah, I only had the one pitfall trap and no ability to craft more.
I will do the same, see if I can make one.
But, you know, when I read about this mission, people said that it teaches you. I beg to differ.
It tells you to do a thing and then does not teach you.
Maybe it's just not there yet. Where's the
maybe
tent?
when
There
it
is.
becomes doable, it'll just give us one.
Alma may tell you when you are ready. That would be the good tutorial thing to do for sure.
Gives you stuff only when it's capable? That's weird because it goes in saying to capture it. That doesn't explain how to do it in any way. It's a weird thing to do if you want players to do something. It doesn't say, they'll tell you later.
Okay, he just took off flying again. And as I understand it, the point of this, when we say capture, it's not like we're actually taking them back to camp. It literally gives you better drop. Oh, it is? Do we like hold on to them for a bit?
In Monster Hunter World, you could see them like sleeping on a platform.
And there was like a weird coliseum you could put them in.
Yeah, you're right. You could train against them too. There's a lot of stuff going on there. That was weird.
So should I just continue to kind of run circles around this guy? Because I certainly don't want to accidentally kill him.
I feel like the game, this might be a tutorial where it might be kind of hard to kill him, but we'll see.
I made a bunch of trank bombs, but I have no trap tool to make the trap with.
Yeah, that's the tricky part.
I have one of each trap and a bunch of trank bombs. I preemptively saw that the store was selling the trap parts or whatever, and got that like a session ago. Just bought like 20 of them or something. I was like, I know what you are for. And I never had a particular idea that I never particularly felt like I should capture anything so far. So I just never did anything with it. I am running back.
Dang.
Fun goat creature. Almost killed myself.
Old rocks down on own head.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, sir. I'm just going to pick up some rocks right here. You just keep yourself busy. Okay, thank you. He looks pretty goofy. I feel like this is tired.
Wound destroyed. Which is a very funny, confusing thing to say about a monster.
Mm-hmm.
First you wound them, then you destroy the wounds. Heal them? No, you like fuck him up. What do you mean? What? What are you talking about? His chicken with a head cut off way of casting fireballs. Jesus Christ.
Like a warrior race in Farscape, you have to beat them until the wound bleeds clear.
Jesus Christ.
I like that we've got more monsters that are just like funny little guys rather than like Gojira.
Another dragon.
Like, yeah.
Alright, I made us have immunity to the water affecting our movement. What? Fire. Stop it. You tired yet, asshole?
Apparently not.
Please?
He's run away 4 times. That's weird, right?
We weren't doing our full force admittedly at the beginning. Or
yeah,
in the middle part, I mean.
Like, I'm wondering if he's locked at low health for tutorial mode and he's ready.
Like, the NPCs haven't said anything, have they? Oh, there it is. They're now saying they sent us captured supplies. Let's see, where's my electric trap? There it is. It's hard to see past the X. Here, right over here. Come here, asshole. Nope. Nope. I'm almost dead.
Yeah, that did a lot of damage.
Yep, and he did not step on my thing.
No.
Trying to shoot him with my thing to lure him over here. You fuck boy.
You asshole.
You boy of fuck. Okay, there we go. There it is. 2 trank bombs.
Good job.
And then some bonus spam fireworks. Alright, so you do not carve them, and it gives you a shorter countdown for leaving because there's nothing to carve.
Gotcha.
Except this fucker.
There's nothing important to carve.
He gives you Conga Pelt Plus.
So I guess we are in high rank.
Oh yeah,
we're getting some pluses from him.
It's
rarity 6.
It's 4 orange stars instead of 3 blue stars. So that's the color change means high rank. We can finally play the real video game. Chat saying it took so long because he's a high rank monster and we're wearing low rank gear. So like, he's not hard, but we're not doing any damage.
Unprecedented numbers is a significant development.
Amazing. So much life is coming back.
Yes, we're seeing clear reverberations in both the diversity and quantity of life.
Kill all of it. Kill it for daddy.
Or perhaps a reversion, I should say, to the natural state of things here.
My thoughts as well. All of the energy that Zosia was siphoning away is free to flow out into the land.
And the ecosystem is beginning to rebuild. The other regions may be undergoing similar changes.
Indeed. I ask that you continue your investigation. I leave the choice of destination to you. However, it's not the Dragon Torch, Sild, or the Wyvern's Rest that concerns me. No. I'll have Astrum Unit focus their efforts there a while longer.
These changes may be affecting the villagers. Maybe we could ask them? See if they need help?
Good point. All right, let's head out.
Chapter 4. And more rewards are more traps. Already at HR 10.
And 11?
It's based on our actual gameplay now, instead of being locked to specific story missions. And I get bonus rewards from field surveys. Remarkable relic. There's so many things popping up on the screen everywhere. I'm like, I don't, which things do I look at? What do I prioritize here? Genuinely afraid.
So long for now.
Let's see. Investigate the regions and raise your HR. Yeah, we officially have the goal of just reaching a milestone by just playing the game. So we can just do whatever.
Hell yeah.
Let's
And now
see.
it says that all HR armor can be used as layered armor.
Yay.
So, with Zosia gone and the whole ecosystem going crazy now, monsters are getting tougher.
So can we technically craft high rank armor now?
Yep, we can get the first 3 sets that just require Guardian stuff, it looks like. Guardian scales and ore.
Like a forge at full throttle. Anyway, I've got something I want to try out. Thing is, I'm short on the materials I need. You mind helping me out?
Happy to. I'll report back once I've got them.
Thanks! No hurry, just let me know whenever.
I could help you out if I had some better gear.
You can now forge high rank equipment. Yep.
Hey.
Let me in. Let me in.
Got something in mind?
Oh yeah, the weapon and the weapon menu just got a lot further to the right. A little scarily. You can often craft stuff in the weapons menu that skips to high rank too, so you don't have to necessarily continue a tree all the way from low rank and go back to low rank to farm old parts.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Don't have enough to make the Kutku hammer, which would do 800 damage, which would be pretty good. Can I craft any armor? So low rank. So in the weapon tree, you just go further to the right, but in armor, you have to press the bumper to switch to high rank as a tab.
Got it.
Completely
Yeah, that's what
separately.
I'm curious about.
I'm just gonna go craft the highest rarity I can get of any slot, because those should have the highest defense, I hope. They definitely have more.
Alrighty, perfection.
You guys keep showing up in my cutscenes and you're kind of terrifying.
Got it. So now everything has a little plus on the end of it to say, go fight them again, but in high rank.
Yep. I should have been looking at the stats each one of these has. These have a lot. The high rank gear has way more skill points. So they much more heavily specialize in different abilities than the other stuff used to. So I think the Hope set mostly has the best stats because of stun resistance and divine blessing. The other ones are more gathering buffs for the most part.
What's the whole alpha beta thing with a lot of these sets? What's...
It looks like they have different set bonuses / passive skills.
Okay.
I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection. Look good. Alrighty. Perfection.
Seems like the alpha always has another ability. Like
right, that's the difference. Chat says the beta ones have fewer built-in passes, but a higher number of decoration slots.
Oh,
so essentially,
okay.
essentially the set has less identity of its own because it leaves more open slots for customization.
Got it. Yeah, and a lot of the lower tier monster ones only have one slot. Which ones are having 3? Got it. So I guess we don't even start with a lot of them unlocked. So yeah, like the...
Yeah, I equipped a full set of Hope gear, and when I go to my customized gear menu, I now have like 7 or 8 gem slots now overall.
I see. Okay.
So like the new gear has way more customizability, way more stuff going on there. So you can sit here and just jam whatever gems you have so far in for effects. At this stage, you kind of prioritize the ones that are good, and then you're like, well, there's leftover slots. I guess I'll just jam whatever other gems I have until I get good ones.
Got it. Yeah.
Because because you quickly will be like, well, I can be resistant to really specific status effects that might happen sometimes, which is less exciting than like more crit or whatever. Crit increases the damage of crits, but I don't have crit. So it doesn't really help. Oh, handicraft. A pretty good one to keep an eye out is if you have a handicraft jewel for your weapon, it increases its maximum sharpness.
Ooh.
Which can literally unlock an entire new damage category of sharpness if it gets the right threshold. That's usually worth keeping an eye out for.
I do really like seeing the damage without the coefficients, because that's just, they're easier numbers to keep in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think
I keep going to change
level.
appearance instead of going to equipment appearance. Like, no, I'm not trying to reprogram my character. The corner of my screen suddenly says obtain Chattacabra hide plus some Chattacabra instead of saying do whatever you feel like, man. Did you give me this objective, Jet?
Can we talk for a minute?
Did something happen?
I was just thinking about how I could be more useful. As a palico, you know?
I don't know what abilities are eventually going to become available from decorations, but it's really obvious that the ones that I have right now are trash.
Yes.
It's like, oh, use less stamina when climbing. It's like, oh.
In the middle of a hunt.
That would be extremely convenient, actually.
Right? Right? And I think I know how to do it. I want to try it out, but I need help collecting a vigor wasp.
Of course, I'd be happy to.
All right, then get out there and nab one with your capture net.
Okay, so there's a lot of side quests all of a sudden. So just all throughout town, there's just a bunch of yellow quests. And they'll just give us like other things to potentially think about doing since we're just trying to grind now.
Right.
I guess it's midnight, so we're probably gonna stop actually.
Yeah.
And just
This is a good spot for it now that we can go wild and do our own stuff and come back to it.
Yeah. Right now we literally don't have an objective besides just to play whatever you feel like. So
play the game, man.
You just wander out into higher rank and check things out. Yeah. It's about nap time.
I'm curious, what do we think the like format of these weekly streams will be from now on? Because I guess I'm trying to like, do we want to avoid going into any more story stuff if that opens up again?
Yeah, what'll usually happen is you'll hit a certain level of hunter rank and it'll give you a new main story mission.
Okay.
Every like 10 or 25 levels or something like that. And so that'd be like the thing to like not push past so that we can hang out and do that together.
Got it.
And importantly, do your homework to get to there.
Yeah,
exactly.
If we have the time anyway. But yeah, if we do end up all having the time to grind to the next story milestone, then maybe we'll start each session by doing the current story quest and then continuing to just grind for fun against whatever monsters there are for the rest of the session.
Sounds good to me.